Man, this game is crazy. You know, you come out here 1 week, you look like a major champion. The next week, you look like a 25 handicapper from Crabapple, North Dakota. But
let's go, bro.
3 shots, 4 par, I just do 2, 1 putt, par 4, birdie, ooh, new driver, info, replace, M2, par 5, fairway, what you fin do? Think I'll try to get on into, start right, good line, good view, it drew, shooter McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you, pew pew, fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing. Sometimes these par 3 green look like an island, a punch and to keep it on dry land, at least I'm a try man, up with the 5 and might use the trap man. I got a check man, lines ain't no ball speed, rated that backsman, and where that ball land. Watch that's on my hand, is yours not the time, man. Yeah, that's my garment. I feel like Ron, man. Not talking noodles, I'm talking about John, man. And Gary Woodland, stripes up with Travis Fulton, got me striping like Dustin Johnson. 59 watchdog, the way that.
We are here, baby. Episode 181. Nothing is OP South Texas podcast. That's Brucey, Freddy, Arnold Garcia. How you doing tonight, my brother?
Doing ecstatic, bro. I've been waiting for this show, dude, because we have a lot to go over, dude. They call me the pop king, dude. So I'm ready to get into it, bro.
Why? Because you touch.
We're gonna air it out, bro. We're gonna air it out
because you touch people like Michael Jackson. Because he's the king of pop.
Pop.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Episode 181, Handicaps, baby. Later on here, or in about 15 minutes, we're gonna have our guy Sergio Meneses. He's going to talk about, he is our handicap guy for the FOREBROS tour, and which is our gimme sponsor for the show, a group that Brucey and I both play for and play with. And you know, he's also played on several small Latin Mexico tours. So he's deep in this stuff. He's a numbers guy. He knows it all, and he's going to kind of share some of his knowledge. And we're going to be talking a lot of smack, Brucey, about handicaps. What is handicaps? Brucey needs his pops. All right. But before we kick things off here, guys, we got some words for some of our sponsors right here. FOREBROS Tour, never golf alone again, guys. These are our bros. These are our brothers. Make sure, guys, if you're interested in playing in a league, you're interested in taking it to the next level, seeing some of the best courses. There's been a lot of smack talk about 2-0 course conditions, which was the last episode last weekend. And hey, guys, the more you know, the more you know. FOREBROS Tour, never golf alone again. We play some of the best courses. We keep none of our money for ourselves. We make zero money. This all goes back to our bros, a member-first organization. These guys are great. These have been our brothers through our toughest times. And in that regards right here, man, I wanted to say, kick off the show with a special congratulations right there, baby, to Erica and Jeremiah Maya Sierra, our president of FOREBROS Tour. That is beautiful boy right there. Handsome Mason James, baby. Mason James Sierra.
MJ, baby.
And that's what I said. MJ Mason James Sierra was born last night. 13 pounds, 6 ounce akana.
Hey, bro. Hey. Where's his FOREBROS beanie at, bro?
No, congrats. Baby and mom are doing great. I said, it looks a lot like Brucey.
Hey, baby Brucey. I told him he was looking for names. I said, baby Brucey.
Right there, guys. Hey, big congrats to Maya and Erica. Mama and baby are doing great. The third Sierra boy. And man, I'm so happy for Jeremiah and Erica. Healthy baby boy. Man, good looking already.
3 boys, bro, right?
I know, bro. Hey,
keeping on that legacy, bro.
Hey, he must have done something right, and Erica must have done something really wrong in the past.
Right? That's what they say, right? That like God pays you back. If you were a bad boy growing up, the Lord bless you with daughters to teach you what you did wrong, right? Look, who am I talking to? Right?
Who has 2 daughters? Who has 2 daughters right there? But I'm so happy for them. It was great. It was everybody's happy. It's a great time, man, and I'm so proud. I'm so proud of Jeremiah and Erica, and I'm so happy for them. And that's how we wanted to kick off the show, because FOREBROS Tour, we are a family. It's all about love, and man, it's a great day. It's a great day to be a FOREBRO. It's a great day in the Sierra household. Super happy for Jeremiah and Erica. All right, guys. And just in case, guys, you're wondering, make sure you understand, guys, you got to listen at your own discretion. The sponsors, the supporters, they do not share the same opinions as us, guys. And so make sure, guys, don't text them because Brucey and I are on our takes, we're on our rants, and we're two hack golfers. Also, guys, we want to thank our presenting sponsor. We want to thank Maximum Demolition and Dismantling, guys. Big ups to our guy. Big ups to our guy, Lee Ramos, right here. Lee Ramos, owner, operator of Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Everybody always talks about it. Everybody throws a comment in. They're like, when are you going to demolition and demo and dismantle Brucey's swing? When is that going to happen?
It's coming up, bro. It's coming up. Tell him, what's it going to be called, Andy?
No, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. We want to keep it. We want to keep it in our back pocket. We don't want to put it out there. We don't want to put it out there. And we want to thank Lee Ramos, owner operator at Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Make sure you hit him up at maximumdemo.com, 210-507-2227. Southside born, Southside raised, still lives on the South Side. This dude loves the dirty work. Family owned, operated business, guys. We're so thankful for his sponsorship. All right. Also, Brucey, talk about our guy. And you know what? Hey, I saw him this week. I saw him.
Bro.
I bumped into him. Go for it, Brucey.
Go ahead. So we got one of our presenting sponsors, the Texas Chancla, Jesse Hernandez. Guys, he's that guy on TikTok. I seriously, every day, that's where I get some of my content from. I've been trying to get a hold of him. I think I want to link up with them. So maybe something in the future. But guys, on the serious, man, he's been back-to-back voted best of the best here in San Antonio. I've seen some of the stuff. He's got personal injury. He's got some defense lawyers out there. Guys, check him out. Texas Chancla, Jesse Hernandez.
Make sure, guys, we are coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios. Hit him up at JesseHernandezLaw.com. Guys, he's a monster. He's a beast. He will fight for you. Hack golfer, living his best golf life. All right, I got to see him. You know what? It just so happened, bro. I was working the baseball game, and I see him and his son roll up, and I'm like, oh, that's right. That's where his son goes to school. Yeah. And we were talking. I said, bro, you're a hard guy to find. And he goes, you haven't messaged me. And I said, check your phone. And he goes, and he looks and he shows me, and I said, okay, maybe I haven't. Maybe I wanted to text you.
What about mine? Was mine on there, bro? I've been like kind of being.
Again, Bruce.
I want him to tell me one day, bro. You can't handle the truth. Like just
we're thankful for our supporters and sponsors, guys. Before we get into some of it, let's read some of these comments right here. We got it right here. A guy, Renee, let's go. Sergio Avendano, let's go right here. Jordan Calendar. 2 guys, puro 1 hole. I'm in the process. It's in the process right here. Leo Camarillo, me and the boys at Twin Peaks gonna tune in later tonight. My brother.
Bro, put it on the big screens, bro. Put it on the big screens.
Back-to-back nights at Twin Peaks. Damn, dude.
The regulars. They have their usual table.
We're going back-to-back right here. Live cut into Leo Camarillo and me. Oh, there we go. Jonesy making his way. He's going to make his way back to Texas, baby. He's going to congrats to my dog. Jonesy is going to be an assistant professional out there in Austin.
He's going to road trip.
I know, bro. I was like, hey, ain't lying. We're going to be out there. Again, we're all at Ojos. Viewers are down to single digits. Even better, baby. Mike Kirk, congratulations to Maya right there.
Yes, sir.
Juan Rupalacava, he was the cover boy. He was the cover boy for our show.
Mom, look, Mom, I'm famous.
Rudy needs a ride. Right here. Jesse and Olivia Garza, what's up? How we doing?
Fremont, Texas.
Right there. Mike Osman, Maya is never retiring. He has no choice. He's got 3 boys.
Exactly.
He's got 3 boys, baby. Paul Sharp, congratulations to the Sierra family right here. Jeremiah Sierra, thank you, my brothers.
Well, it was mainly Erica who did all the work, right? But
I know. Hey, he goes
all I do is donate.
he tells us last night, he goes, oh, man, it's the 3rd time. Hey, Erica, she was a champ. Like
That's funny, bro.
Right here, he goes, Mike Kirk, not responsible for the content, no lie. Sal, right there, baby, showtime.
They're all together. I just saw them Facebook.
Well, bro, the one thing we always say with Sal, it starts off at showtime, and it normally ends with ho time.
Ooh, right? Showtime, ho time.
Right there. Mike Kirk right there. Okay, guys. Got a couple more. Man, got a couple. Thanks for chiming and tuning in right there. And speak of the devil right there.
Hey, the godson. Come on, let's go.
John Gonzalez right there. Sergio Lozano, my man right here. One of my parents out there, blessed. This rain and warm weather is going to make for some great golf soon.
I see some green in the future. I see some green.
Brucey, what's
April is coming.
April's coming, baby. April's coming
Yes,
right
sir.
there, boy. And last one right here, guys.
Say.
Right, right here. Last couple. Paul Gonzalez, Rudy Jaime can walk.
He needs to walk.
You know. Or run, right, Brucey?
Dude, hey, whatever, man.
Or run right there, baby. Antonio Garza, my dog, right here from the league. That's a shot right here, Antonio. And okay, Antonio Garza has been working with Ray Garza. No relation, or is there relation?
I don't know. Hey, but Garza's go back like a long time, right, bro?
Out at On Par Golf, he said he's getting his swing right. I told him, I've been telling Ray to fuck with your swing, not to get it right. So
he's a big Longhorn fan, right? He's a big Longhorn fan.
Yeah, gotcha. He's a little. He's like you. He's a little Longhorn fan. Bruce.
There you go. You can see
he's a little Longhorn fan right there.
Yeah, we're both little Longhorn fans, bro.
So right here, guys. Tonight we're going to be talking about handicaps. We're going to have Sergio Meneses on, and he's going to talk about handicaps and how he crunches the numbers, how it evens and levels out the playing field. And we use FOREBROS Tour. We use Unknown Golf. It was voted 2024 PGA's best software at the PGA show. So it's a legit app. Some people have heard, some people might use, we use apps on our phones. They might use the Grant, that might use 18 Birdies, Game Book. You know what? They're out there, and those are good ones. We're not trying to down them, talk shit about them, but we do have the number one golf software right now that is operated for FOREBROS Tour, and it's Brucey, you're on it all the time. What do you think about that software,
bro? I think it's awesome, bro. I was so close to asking Maya, like, hey, can we use it outside of FOREBROS? But I know we can't, right? But anyways, it's just so awesome, bro, because again, like as I was explaining to the guys that I was playing with on Tuesday, I was showing them how everything worked, and they're like, bro, so you can, like, during your round, you can see everybody. I said, bro, you can see everybody's scores. You can see what their handicap is. It has their pops on it. It has this, it has that. It separates all your gross, your net, all the games that we have going on. It separates it all for you. I said, bro, it's a plus, but it's also a bad thing. I said, for me, it's a bad thing because once I see it, my game tanks. But it's like I want to know everything, so I want to know. And then, but again, man, it's just I think it's 100%. Whoever invented it, bro, dude, is a millionaire, bro.
Well, we've had David May on the show before. He's a badass dude, and he was using it at a buddy's trip, and he said this software is legit, and he bought into it, dude, for cheap, bro. He bought into it for cheap, and he's cashing out. And the thing is, like Brucey said, there's net games, there's gross. It helps us with king of the par threes, and it's a great software. Golf Genius is the one that we had used before, and so many places that use Golf Genius. And I think Unknown Golf is really biting into that golf software. And if you play with FOREBROS Tour, it's an amazing app to use.
Bro, if they could put Scottish on there, bro, dude, I think that'd be.
He has it on there.
So okay, because I'm like, I get lost all the time. That was 2, but then you didn't get the 3, you didn't get the trifecta, and I'm like, bro, I'm lost, bro. Like I'm lost, dude.
Hey, how can high handicappers play Scottish?
You got to play with pops, don't you?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm not a high handicap.
You have to make it fair. Like I can't. We're gonna wait for the middle of the show, right? Because I want to play. Dude, I got a bet session, bro. I got a bet session. I'm on my bet session today, bro.
This is a great topic for Sergio because Sergio is one of the Scottish guys, and he's worked hand in hand with David May for his tours that he helps run, and for our system for FOREBROS Tour. All right. Oh look, all sharp. Does UG have a shot clock for slow putters?
Shots fired, bro. All right, Paul. I have your number, bro. Hey, no more, dude. All right, Paul. Hey, dude, I've had it up to here with you, which it's not very high for me. It's not very high to everybody else, but to me, it's high, bro.
Look, okay, a couple more comments right here. Jeremiah Sierra using it for Masters tournament with Pick a Pro. Guys, hold on. We have some great events coming up for FOREBROS and some badass tracks, some badass courses. And I think when we talk about badass tracks, badass courses, okay, yes, no shit. We're talking about course conditions. I mean, we talk about course conditions on here a lot because I think, again, we want to play where it's good. We've had a lot of rain here today, and it's only going to help these courses that are struggling.
Exactly.
And but we also talk about the courses with what? Customer service, Brucey. vibes, right? Where you feel welcome, you feel friendly. Even if you've been scoring well, you've been placing in the money, and me, I haven't been placing in any money, so I don't mind it when you donate your money and you don't feel like shit when you leave, right?
So yeah, exactly, dude. And I always look at it. I don't know if this makes sense, dude, but I look at playing golf, dude, as going to a restaurant, bro. Right? You go to a restaurant, like let's just say you love like a hole in the wall, right? The food's good, but you're like, dude, like the vibe sucks. It's real old fashioned.
Taco house.
They don't take debit cards or whatever. Whatever's wrong with it, right?
House.
Taco house. I know, bro. Taco house. Hey, crispy enchilada special, baby. $99 with the free tea. Right,
so you make a good point. I don't mean to cut you off right there. You're making a great point. It's a hole in the wall, and it. Paul Gonzalez, Taco Bell. Paul, which location though? Right, it's all about locations. It's all about locations, right?
The cook at Wurzbach is not the cook from over here. He don't put it in the microwave for 3 minutes, bro.
Right here, guys, and we're talking about courses with a vibe. Right here, guys, we have a Happy Gilmore 9-hole tournament and screening going on at one of the courses with the best freaking vibes and leadership out there at Golf Club of Texas, right? Golf Club of Texas. And it's Golf in a Movie, 9-hole tournament, 9 p.m. movie screening of Happy Gilmore 2, baby, of Happy Gilmore 2.
Can't wait.
And presented right there. It says sponsored by right there, guys. FOREBROS Tour, nothing is OB. Guys, you can't lose. There's going to be a free keg for nothing but FOREBROS Tour members and participants. You get free beer, and what's the beer of choice for FOREBROS, Brucey?
Michelob and soon to be Smirnoff. Oh, my bad. Wrong podcast. Zima, baby. And assorted flavors of Jolly Ranchers, baby. Hey, Eddie, how did you get Bo to get the picture of me and you right there, bro?
Hey, Brucey, you know what? Am I in the back because I'm so dark?
You can tell right now. Look at the colors, bro.
Right here. Okay. All right. He's in the waiting room right here. Just a couple more minutes, and we'll bring on the man. What do they call him? The rules Nazi, right? Or the handicap Nazi?
Hey, dude, he reminds me of Rain Man, like with the numbers, bro. That's five.
I'm an excellent driver. Driver. Right. Look. Robert Vasquez, the best host ever, Brucey.
He knows it, bro. My brother. I think me and Maya are top 2, bro. Hey, why you? Oh, I was like, did he lose connection again?
I'm trying to give you as the best ever. I'm trying to give you your time in the sun, baby, right there.
There you go.
All right, guys. Now make sure, guys. We're gonna have a 9-hole tournament. We get an incredible rate. We played out there a hot 9 last week. Course is looking nice. Course is looking good. A lot of improvements. Bo and his guys, man, they're laying down.
Bring the family too. Bring the family. It's family oriented, bro.
Perfect time to bring the family. They have it all out there. They have all these games. They got that giant Connect 4. I mean, even though in Maya's hands it looks like a regular Connect 4, but I'm over here with the damn the big coin to try to drop it in there,
dude. Yeah.
So right here, guys, we're gonna go ahead and bring on our man Sergio Meneses right here, guys, and just Happy Gilmore 9-hole tournament, Happy Gilmore 2. It's going to take place on July 26th, Saturday. Golf time is 6 p.m. Movie time at 9 p.m. Food is included for FOREBROS and beer. All right. With further ado, right here. Let's go.
There you go.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Nothing. Hey,
ready to get into it?
Yeah, I'm glad to see Golf Club of Texas is looking good.
Bro, it's looking awesome.
I want to come down and play the course. I know that Maya hates the fact that I love that golf course.
Yeah, we're actually playing it April 26th. They're doing like that 2-man tournament out there. So that'll be like our first preview of it. So by the time July rolls around, we should be right in the mix of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to come down and play here.
No, you're already out. We already got all spots filled.
All right, I'm out. That's good,
brother. Cool. Nice to see you, man. How you been doing, dude? Why don't you tell everybody what you've had going on this past week, bro?
Well, yesterday I was over at the Houston Open.
Wow.
I was over seeing a couple of my buddies work on tour, more precisely with the Cobra rep. I spent the whole afternoon at the band, just working on some clubs for the players. Went to the range a couple times. I pretty much kind of spent the whole day working with him because he was shorthanded.
What were you doing? Were you doing grips? Were you playing with shafts? What were you doing?
I was mostly playing with shafts because that's how I roll, right? And after I got them nice and warm, I put some grips on them so they stay sturdy. So if Ricky Fowler wins this week, it's because I warm up his shaft and I put a nice new grip on his driver.
Dang.
We got some people commenting right here. Why Sergio look like he's about to cry?
Because I'm a robot, Maya. And I have no feelings. I look like I'm constantly crying.
This is true right here. We got Cody right there. Cody Brooks right there, baby. Hashtag Team Cobra. Yeah. Esteban right here. That Team Cobra hat is sick, Sergio.
Hey, Esteban, dude, it was good seeing your name on the scoring the other day. Glad to have you back in the group.
It wasn't good seeing his score, but it was good seeing him.
Look at Brucey. Shots fired right here. Okay, so tell us, Sergio. We were talking about Brucey was talking about Golf Club of Texas. Yep. Now, why? Because apparently the last time you and Maya were there, y'all had a great time at the bar at Golf Club of Texas.
Yes, well, many moons ago, it was me, Maya, and what's his name?
Was it Beto?
Beto, yeah, Beto. I left early. He got kicked out. Him and Beto got kicked out with the dog, with Beto's service dog.
They kicked out a dog? They kicked out a
Beto
dog?
had a service dog, and he calls me giggling. It's like I've been kicked out of better places. Me and the dog and Beto got kicked out, and I just couldn't stop laughing. I just couldn't breathe on how much he was giggling and proud of himself for getting kicked out of that place.
They said, what did they say? That the dog was cut off too?
The dog was cut off too.
They asked who was driving, and they all pointed to the dog, right?
The dog. I think the dog's name was Sergeant. He's like, Sergeant's driving.
Were they saluting him or what?
It's like Osman's getting kicked out of the pool, right? With her.
Yeah, there's the same way that Osman got kicked.
But in all fairness, that's easy to happen there at Golf Club in Texas, right? The drinks flow. It's how many stories do we have about that?
I'm telling you, that's where I met you, and that's kind of how I got involved into the FOREBROS universe. That place will always be near, close to my heart because it was close to my home, and that course, I said this many times before, that course from the tips has teeth. It's a very difficult course. It's a great course. It gets hot out there. You go out and play, and then you just walk up straight to the bar. This is before they had that awesome awning in the back. The AC hits, you're feeling good. First beer comes in, then the beer turns into liquor, and then you're getting kicked out of there.
Hey, that sounds like a FOREBROS recipe for a great event, right there.
Yeah,
for a great event.
Yeah, tells for good stories.
I know.
Bo's coming out. What y'all doing here? Get the fuck. I thought you were old Sybil.
All right, bro. So we have you on to talk about. Man, you had a great day out in the tour truck right there.
Yep.
We got handicaps, bro. Handicaps is a hot topic, right, man? And I think not just in FOREBROS. Brucey, every morning at the gym, he's always talking shit, but not about his handicap. He's talking shit about other people's handicaps.
You have to, Sergio. I like you, dude. I really do, bro. Because I do, bro. I do. Aside from sports, I like you, bro. But what I like, dude, is that.
Oh, I forgot. We got a rivalry here.
Stop. It's over. Hey, so anyways, see Sergio, you see the way he is? You see the way he is, bro? Anyways, besides the point, excuse Andy. But, dude, what I like about it, bro, is that, again, you're precise. You're like, dude, a tournament happens on a Sunday. You're in it Monday morning. Hey, guys, here's the updated list. This guy needs 2 more to be a legit. I love it because it's structured and it's all on there, bro. And I tell Andy all the time, like, hey, bro, like, just again, like on how like sometimes numbers don't add up, but they gotta add up. But I'm like, dude, like how do you go from shooting? I'm making up numbers right now, but how does a guy shooting a 7 go to a 23, right? And I'm like, I get it. There's a major coming up, so he needs pops. But again, I'm joking and I'm kind of making some jokes here. But it's just sometimes I don't understand. I'm like, dude, how can 7 shoot 23? But that's golf, right? I can understand a 21 shooting a 28. I can understand that. But when a 7 shoots a 23, it's kind of like, I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy to me. But again, that's golf talk. Yeah.
Before we get to Sergio, before you get into your explanation and some of those bullet points I sent you, could you explain to everybody out there and maybe those people that Brucey watches everybody's handicap, right?
Everybody.
Could you explain to everybody out there what is a golf handicap and things like that, brother?
So I'm gonna start basically going over like with what Jin does. All right. So what Jin does, so like your USGA handicap, you need 20 scores to have a handicap. And what Jin does, it takes your best 8 differential scores out of 20, and then they make an aggregate, and then that is what spits out your handicap. Now, the way that Jin does it, right, they go by, they'll put everything into consideration, like the slope and the T rating. Basically that's going to match all the numbers up, and the number is going to be spit up. So it's a little bit more complicated, but at the end of the day, that's how they do it. Now, the way that I like to explain it, the Jin is based on potential, right? So, and the potential is basically like the capacity to develop or achieve a skill. So that's like that's a big point, right? That's why sometimes you see somebody who you think that shoots like constantly 82s, right? That should be a 10 handicap, but he's actually around an 8 handicap, right? Because so it's an 8 handicap, but and that's why with Jin you'll see that, right? You will often see that when you compare the FOREBROS handicap to the Jin handicap, it's going to be much lower because the Jin is looking at your potential, right?
See, I'm a 7, and I always tell Brucey I'm more like an 11 or 12. That's what I told Brucey. I'm more like.
Yeah. And the way that we develop the FOREBROS system is based on ability. Okay, so ability is your current skill. So the way that this works, right? So Jin is going to take into account all your scores of the year, right? Because when you see your peaks, your highs and lows, right? If like certain numbers of your 20 scores don't match, they're going to tax you way worse. Like a good round in Jin is going to hurt you for a lot longer than a good round in FOREBROS, because not everybody has a Jin in FOREBROS. Not everybody plays a lot, in FOREBROS. Some of the guys, yes, they play all the time, but some of the guys are like, once a month, twice a month, right? They're not going to put all those massive numbers to have the Jin, or not enough to, how do you level the playing field? And that was like one of the big questions. And then kind of, basically what Charlie had, when I took it and we start playing with the numbers, and I started looking like what's the best presentation that is going to show the ability for our players. And we decided to come up with a system that we would average the 4 best scores out of a rolling 10. What does that mean? So if you have
what does that mean for the person that doesn't understand, or like somebody like me,
So, hey, but just to go ahead.
Go ahead, Brucey. Go ahead.
No, so did you get it? Because I read this on the USGA. They do 20 and 8, 20 rounds, lowest 8. Did you get it off of that? I was just curious. My mind went there. 10 and 4, 20 and 8. I don't know. I was just curious.
That is what I just explained, Brucey.
Okay.
So but it's not 20 and 8. It is 8 differential.
Okay.
Right,
okay.
Like your best 8 differential, and that's when like slope and T rating come into play to make those calculations. Like obviously, if you're playing harder courses and you shoot better, they're going to count those before, right? But the entire year, your entire 2025 season is going to be in the books. So those lower spikes of good rounds, they're going to stay there, and they're going to anchor the scores. So those are still going to come into play, even though you might have played 40 rounds, but that one round that you shot earlier, it's still going to pester your handicap and going to maintain, because, again, when I said it's based on what I believe is they're based on potential and your capacity to develop or achieve the skill of playing golf.
Sergio,
right?
can you bring out the construction paper and the crayons and draw it for Brucey so he can remember?
I get it. No, I'm getting everything, bro. I get it.
He's from Alice, Texas. Like their high school degrees are like what would be your sixth grader. You know, like your sixth grader diploma, right?
Yep.
But right here, Juan
Rubalacaba
says Brucey will still not understand. That's why I said bust out. Hey, bust out the rose art.
Juan's next. Juan's next.
Because Brucey couldn't even afford the Crayola one, so the rose art.
Yeah. I mean, he was one of the guys I was talking about, Sergio. I mean, we played a one-man shamble, and he was a 12 and shot at 23, and I'm just like.
So I'll get to that. I'll get to that in a second. But let me explain the FOREBROS handicap system. So it is your best 4 averages of your rolling 10. So what does that mean? That I'm only going to consider your 10 most current rounds. So your round 11 is going to go into the slot of your round 10, and your round number 1 is going to disappear, right? So at that point, it's really depends on where the ball, where it kind of lands. It can maybe be a time where your round 1 is a very low round and it can disappear, and then your average is going to go up and down. And one of the best things when Maya and I were talking about proposing me taking the handicaps, but especially as an independent source away from the board, was because there's a lot of new players, and at the end of the day, all I'm looking is at names and numbers. Like, I'm not emotionally attached to any of this. Like, I'm just literally looking at a name, I'm looking at a number, and I'm just letting the computer do the rest of the work.
And we love that. One of the things we always say, Brucey, is what about numbers? What about the numbers?
Women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie.
So it's a good system. And when I got my spreadsheet back, it took me a little bit of cleaning it up. It was at the end of the day.
It's a Paul Sharp right here. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sergio can explain it to him, but not understand it for him.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it, right?
Okay, so we didn't mean to cut you off, Sergio, and that was a great comment by Paul Sharp. Why does everybody always wants to give you shit, right? And you brought up a great point to where you're not emotionally attached to these people. You said you just see numbers, and all you do is crunch numbers.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I started having a little fun here lately, and like in the last section. In the last upgrade, I started throwing shots at people. Put with Ryan Lee, like he's got a good swing, but he's playing at it. He's been playing bad. So I think I added a note like selling houses, not fairways.
But you know what? That's how he knows. Like, he'll hit a house and he'll be like, "Oh, that house is devalued." I'm gonna get my buyer $2K off of that one.
Or like to Roy, I gave him the Dipcon award.
Right here, EJ, baby. EJ is getting it right here. I love the comments. Yeah, there's always like good comments. There's always good comments.
I'm sorry to take a little shots here and there. There's a guy that I don't think I've met in person, but kind of like to your point that you were making earlier, Brucey, that this guy is just like going up and down and
inconsistent.
Up and down. There's a guy that he's got rounds 5, 3 over, and rounds like 15 over. Right. And
is that one? Is that one?
Is that Andy?
I don't recall who it is, but I put in the comments like, you're cold when you're hot, you're hot when you're cold.
You're hot and you're cold. You're cold.
Right. Jeremiah Sierra. Ryan Lee always takes Sunday bag to every green. Does he even hit the green? He doesn't. Okay.
Hey,
what's your thought on that? What's your thought on that, Sergio Brucey? Okay, right here, Jeremiah Sierra. So I'm gonna tell you before we get, before I get to your takes, right? Ryan Lee takes a little Sunday bag, and before I even knew Ryan Lee, I was just like, you know what? I thought about doing that with just your wedges and your putter and having that like attached to your bag. And then I kind of thought about it. Is it kind of like taking like a purse out on when you're trying to go to the club for like a female? And did you really need the purse, but you wanted just to show off the purse? Brucey, what's your thoughts on Ryan Lee taking that Sunday bag to the greens?
Yeah. So I get it, dude. I would do it when it's cart path only. If it's cart path only, and like I know I'm gonna be walking like Cedar, I'm gonna play Cedar. I'm gonna play something that's real hilly to where if I'm in by like somewhere around the green, I gotta go up the hill. Oh no, not a 58 and a 56 or whatever. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Now if I'm going somewhere to Gateway where like, hey man, like I don't have to really worry too much. It's all right close by the cart paths. I mean, we're on the cart. I'm on the path. I'm good, bro. Like I don't mind walking that little distance. It's the one where it's cart path only, and I don't know. And especially me, who doesn't hit consistently in where I'm supposed to be hitting, and I'm everywhere. I'm gonna take that.
Serge,
I hate it because to me it's like a defeating attitude.
Oh,
Because I hate missing
Confidence,
greens.
mindset.
I hate missing greens. So I hate walking up to green with a wedge and a putter in hand. So if I'm not walking with my putter in my hand, I'm not like I just, I'm already slightly upset that I missed the green. So I don't want to walk with a Sunday bag. I don't want to walk with a MERS to green.
Sergio, so what's your handicap?
So right now it's a little bit high.
What does that mean?
It's a 5.
I run a +1 right now.
That's high. That's high, bro.
Okay, so when you say +1 for people that might not understand, what does that mean in regards to your handicap?
So lower than 0.
So you give up a stroke.
I give up a stroke.
You have to give a stroke back, and I guess and being a +1, do you have to give a stroke back to what? To the easiest hole or to the hardest hole? Or
I have
what?
to give a stroke to the easiest hole on the course. So which be handicap 18. Oh, yeah. No, handicap 18. So the easiest hole in the course.
Yeah, so if it says handicap 18 on the index or whatever, that's the hole you're giving one shot.
The easiest hole in the course.
That's something like I didn't know because again on the other side it's the hardest holes. On your side it's the easiest holes. So that's pretty cool. How I didn't know that. I just learned something.
Yeah. So when you're yes, Mike's negative pop. So for you if you were like a 10 handicap, Brucey, I would have to give you probably like 11 strokes. So it would be like 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11. Like those holes, like those in the front and the back 9. So 6 and 5 or 5 and 6 depends on where those would fall in.
Okay, so Sergio, I'm glad that you brought it up and you opened up the first can. So Andy and I always talk about this. He wants me to play because I mean I know you don't like it, but I am what I am, right? I talk a lot of shit sometimes, but healthy shit. But again, mine comes off from good humor, man. But anyways, he always says, hey, when you talk to people, whatever, man, hey, and they challenge you, play them straight up. And I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, let's be real. I'm not gonna play you, Sergio, ever straight up. Like, I'm gonna donate money to you all the time.
Has he challenged
No, but still, right?
There you
it's
go.
It's an honest game. Golf is an honest game. So when I say
be honest with yourself.
Yeah, no, but I'm honest with myself that I'm never gonna beat Sergio. Never.
You
never
lie to yourself. Sergio plays bad sometimes.
So, Andy, grown men are talking, Andy.
Not
Go ahead, Sergio. Go ahead, Sergio.
Yeah, Brucey, but there's a there's a little bit of mentality there. We can play straight up for $1, right?
Right.
We can make it something simple, just so you can and play in the same group, so you can push yourself and feel the pressure of what that feels like. Because
right.
For example, like all year in Mexico, last year I played with players that were well above my playing level. Like it was really difficult to play at that level of competition. And one of my playing partners, who was also my swing coach, out of all the times that we played, I probably beat him 3 times. And I should ask for pops from this guy, right? He was, he was on average about 3 strokes better than me. And this is like rounds, like constant rounds under par, me and him playing. I fired 3 under, he fires 5 under very easily. But I not once asked for pops from this guy because I wanted to push myself to beat him. Right. And every time that I played against him, every time that I played against him, I made him better because Every time that I was on his heels, he would step up his game. Now, this is something we're talking about a comparable level, right?
I was just gonna ask you that. I was just gonna tell you that.
That's somewhat of a comparable. Like, he was, by far a better player, but if you find somebody that is a comparable level to you, then yeah, you should be playing. Even if you're giving up strokes, you should still feel that pressure, because that's what's going to make you a better player, right? And that opens like a different discussion, like, why do we have handicaps? What's the handicap?
Yes.
What's the handicap, right? So for most people, a handicap is a good vector to measure the state of your game, right? And let's talk about FOREBROS specifically. So most people will know that, okay, I have my handicap in FOREBROS, right? And if there's people that would just want to come in and play and drink beer and hang out with the bros, that's all good, right? But at the end of the day, like, there's money in the line. You're still in a competition. Like, you can say whatever about the brotherhood, that's all fine. That's what this group is built on. But there's the competition part, and that's never, as long as there's money in the line, that's never going to go away, right?
Right.
So
Right.
Amen. Amen.
You have that. So you have a decision to make. Keep the status quo, which is just keep on going the way that you're going, or actually get better, right? And that handicap right there, it should tell you if you're getting better and worse. If you want to get better, you should be striving to lower your handicap,
Right.
not to making your handicap
You should be striving, right?
Correct.
Like that's where I have a problem with Bruce. He tells me he shot over plus 24, and he goes, "Man, I was grinding out there." And I said, "Shut the hell up!" Like we were at the same point at certain times. Like, we were at the same point when we met. And you know what? And I'm a 7, and he's I don't know. Like, you flirt with the 20s, right?
20.
I mean,
20, yeah.
right? Your 20s, and I'm like, I said, how are you worse? And you know what? You shot a 24 and you grinded it out.
Okay,
Like, I don't get that. I don't get that.
Sergio,
Got some great comments.
Ser-
Hold on, let's get some
Okay.
great comments in before we get to you, Brucey. I don't want to cut you off right here.
Okay.
So Jeremiah Sierra got a great comment right here. What's y'all's take on a 2.4 and lower playing the tips, a 2.4 handicap and lower playing the tips, and has it made even an even playing field? Has it made it even playing field by a lower handicap playing the tips? Does that, and this is going to lead into my next question, Sergio, as somebody who's been on these tours, who's ran these tours, who's played with some big dog, some big guns, do you your take is, does that level the playing field for like somebody like me that's a 7 playing from a tee box in front of them?
Yes, and I'm going to throw Leo under the bus here a little bit.
Throw him under the bus. Throw him under the bus. He lives there.
So Leo 5 handicap, me and Saka Cuff, like lower lower than 2.4. Leo was hitting from ahead of us at I don't remember where, in Valor Creek, and me and Sack were still flying him by 30, 40 yards, right? When you get to this lower levels, you have to hit the ball. You have to hit the ball hard. And quite frankly, in a way, the course becomes more demanding to us, but it also becomes a little bit more easier to manage. The distances and the landing spots become a little bit more amicable to our game.
Well, would you say, I'm not trying to cut you off there, but would you say too, sometimes as a shorter hitter, we don't get in those troubles that bigger hitters may get into as well. So it could become harder for you as being the lower handicap and keeping it a little bit more manageable for that higher handicap.
Yes, and that really depends on what kind of player you are. I mean, if you're a hothead and you're going to keep the driver on the tee from the forward tees, then you're just an idiot, right? And if you're not able to control it, one hole is going to be enough for me to just pull a 3-wood, hit the fairway and then just need to do what I got to do, right? But if you're a hothead player, that you just don't understand the course layout and pull driver in every freaking hole that doesn't require driver when the longest hole is 350 yards, right? Then you're just making yourself a disservice, and that's just poor course management and poor playing, if you ask me.
Because one thing I did ask Brucey, I said, I think what would even us, or what would level the playing field, is maybe not giving you 13 pops, was letting you hit from a tee box up ahead.
That is a big thing.
Like,
So, and that's something that we, in the past we discussed that also the higher handicaps, move them up, because I think the real problem that we come into is like on like the malitos.
The Melitas.
The
The Bruceys. Just say the Bruceys.
Hey, easy, Tiger.
One of the things one of the reasons also why our handicap system works is because we pay gross and net, right? So if you strive to improve your handicap, right, you should always be at the cusp. You should be at the bottom of the flight or at the top of the flight, right? That's where you need to be in order to be competitive in the gross or in the net, right? It is those who are usually in the middle who kind of like who struggle a little bit, right? Because they don't know if they need to drop or they need to go higher. Those are the guys who are generally going to struggle. But if you are at the top or at the bottom, like, you have a good chance that if you play your game, you're going to win either gross or net. That's why this is also important. That's one big thing about us leveling the play field in our tour. The fact that we pay gross and net, and that is very critical. However, when we go down to like the C flighters, there's some disparity, right? I do believe that some players that that are certain handicap should be playing up a little, but not all courses allow for do that. If there was an extra set of box, like a green box, an extra set, send them up. Because at the end of the day, again, we go back, go back to my earlier comment. It's a brotherhood, but you're still in competition.
Playing for money. Yeah.
You're still in competition.
So right here, go for it.
So I have a good one here for it goes into exactly what we're talking about. Efrain says, what's a good handicap spread to be true competitive betting versus free money? So again, it's like how you said, hey, you and me, you would have to give me pops. I would want to make my game better. I'm not going to pay you 20 because that's just giving you $60 straight up the bat.
Free money.
Yeah, to you, that's free money. So, like, again, when Andy says pay me straight up, I'm like, Andy, I still can't. You're a 7, I'm a 20. That's 13 strokes difference.
But I tell him, move up a tee box. Move up a tee box.
So going back is, what are the numbers that you feel is, hey, that needs pops? Arnold, I mean, Brucey, you're just being greedy. Like, you could beat him.
Okay,
you could stand up to him. So what's a good number?
And the reason is because we have this argument about him and Juan. Juan's a 12, Brucey's a 20. Juan, how much did Juan shoot over you, or how many strokes did you beat Juan by this past week?
5. Yeah, I shot a plus 17. He shot a plus 23.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is not
6.
So these are not exceptions to the rule. These are rules that make the exception. Like I know Juan, right? I play with him a bunch. He is not a player that puts time into his game, but if his putter gets hot, I seen this guy just make bombs, and that keeps his game where he usually plays. But if for some reason his putter abandons him, like, the rest of his game is just going to collapse.
See, that's the thing. We've seen him hit in the high 70s, and we've seen him in the low hundreds. I mean, we have
and that's fine, right?
Not trying to talk shit about Juan.
Yeah, but he's
got a very diverse golf game.
But that's the reality for a lot of golfers that we have in the group. They just don't put the time. And let's switch it a little bit. Steve Sepko, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
he's putting into his game.
He's putting in the work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Steve asked me the other day, what's my handicap right now, blah blah, and I told him like this, and I said, knowing that he's working, I said, "Oh, don't worry, your handicap's gonna go up. You're gonna get rid of a low number." Right? And to my pleasant surprise, he shot his lowest
700.
round.
Yeah,
I had to take off one pop of his stroke, right? And his handicap went down. That he is a good example of what you want to be looking at. He put in the work and got one stroke taken off his scores, and that should feel good, right? That's what you should strive for. Like, you put in the work and you did it. And I gotta tell you, like, for most players at that level, Like I'm telling you, like if you get to 2-putt every hole, if you work on your putting, like you're going to start dropping strokes constantly. If you
Yep.
work on your chipping and your putting, you're going to drop more scores. So you're going to get stuck, right? When you get stuck, then it's time to go take lessons. Yeah, course management improves handicap. You
Right here,
take
Chris
lessons.
Jones, course
You
management.
do course, you course management. You're going to start dropping scores. Until you get to a point where you like really, really stuck.
Stagnant. Yeah, you're really stagnant.
And
Yeah.
then like I peaked. Like I know that I can't get any better, right? Because for me to get better, like I have to break down all my stats, and the work that I would have to put to shave like 0.5 strokes of my game is ridiculous. Like I don't have the time to do that, right? You are going to get to a point where you're going to get stuck, right? So
Brucey's stuck, but he's stuck in reverse.
Yeah.
No, but back to what he was
But
trying.
you know what?
Go ahead.
It's not going to change, because you know what? He keeps cashing out in net as a high handicapper.
Andy, you're lying. Stop.
If you look
Stop,
back,
Andy. You're lying.
if
You're
you look
instigating.
back in his last five events, you'll see that he's placed in the money at least 3 out of those 5.
You're
But
lying. You're lying.
here's
I've only
it.
won once.
Here's the other thing.
I didn't say you won. I didn't say you won. That's not what I said. I said that you've placed in the money. That's what I've said. So am I lying or are you lying now?
No, you're lying, because I only placed for money this past time. The other time it was Patty. Patty carried me the whole time. Patty just used me for my pops, but Patty carried me. Remember, it was a 2-man. That was all Patty. Like all Patty. Like I might, Sergio, if I played with you and we did a 2-man, you would use my pops, say, oh, Brucey's a 20, so us together, we're going to get 10 pops because it's half and blah, 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 blah. But if you do all the work, you're going to use your drive, your chip, your putt. So at the end of the day, it's like, dude, Sergio just carried me. He just used me for my pops. But I'm not ashamed to admit it. But anyways, back to earlier, Sepko putting in the work. I don't put in the work, Sergio. I don't put in the work. So when Andy says, Brucey says he's playing as a 20, but he should be a 15. It's like if I put in the work, like Sepko's putting in the work, if I go chip, if I go putt, if I work on my mental game, I guarantee you, Sergio, I probably could be 14, 15. But I don't do it. And it's just not that I don't want to. It's just I just don't make an effort to it, because what I've learned about Sea Flight is that there is a bunch of guys that just, how you said earlier, they want to just drink and chill, and they're not too concerned about working on their game like so serious. Like to them, it's not everything. If golf is just, it's a weekend getaway from the wife. Like you know what I mean?
But to you, it's everything, and you're a sea
It
fighter.
is. It
You're
is.
a sea fighter. So you know what? You're talking about everybody else, and while you're cashing out in sea flight.
And that's when we have choices. That's when we have to individually make that choice of like
truth hurts.
I'm going to either improve my game or I'm going to stay where I'm at. And whatever choice we made, like, we just got to be comfortable with it.
Yep, right? Exactly. Nope, and I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Andy's saying that I shouldn't be in sea flight, that I cash out. And I said, bro, look at the money list. This is the first time I'd made actual money. Actuals, I only won $73 by myself for the first time in a long time, right? Again, and only because it was a shamble, so I had 2 drives. But again,
so is that the only money you've won
this year? Besides from Patty?
No, okay. That's the only one you've won.
Look at the money list. Look at the money list. The only time I'm getting points, on the points, I'm doing good because I'm playing more. Sergio, last year, I was the talk of the group that I don't play enough golf. I'm on a golf podcast, but I don't play enough golf. And so now that I committed myself to playing more golf, doesn't mean that I'm playing true golf by trying to improve my game. I'm just playing more golf. I'm doing good on the points. I'm just collecting points. So for the majors, I'm qualified for majors. But as far as my score going down, I have a lot of, man, Sergio, if you were to dissect my game, you would say, Brucey, man, give me 5 years and maybe.
I would honestly recommend you that you focus and honestly just improve your putting. But, this is for everybody else. Like, part of I got mad. I got offended because Maya didn't mention the benefit of being in FOREBROS is keeping your handicap, right? But whatever. But one of the benefits of like having the paid membership in FOREBROS is that you have access to unknown golf, and like I keep all my stats every round that I play. I keep my stats in there, right? So every stat, and so when you're playing, go in there and keep your fairways hit, keep your greens hit, keep your putts, and I am telling you, it's going to give you an excellent X-ray of your game. at your handicap level, I don't need to see it to tell you that you're probably going to average, in the high 30s for your putts. And you're probably going to 3-putt a few times. You're probably going to one putt, not enough, and you're going to do 2 putts several times. But
that's your game in a nutshell, Brucey. It's like he's been there, right? It's like he's been there with you every round, right?
Right, dude. Right.
If you get, I am telling you, if you get to average 30 putts a round, okay, 30 putts is very doable. 15 and 15, your scores are going to start to drop, right? And that should be a goal. 30 putts per round. Avoid the 3 putts. They're going to happen because they happen to everybody. But if you stay around 30 putts, your scores are going to drop. Your handicap's going to drop. And then when you get stagnant, then start working the chipping, and then go get lessons, and then But that's again, it's a choice, right? How do we want to play? How do we want to play the game?
So Sergio, these are all great. These are all great points.
All great questions.
These are all great points in how to improve your handicap. Now let's go flip let's be on the other side.
Yep.
Now, again, you look at things just black and white, just numbers, right? Not people. Yeah. Can you see or can you tell maybe if there's some sandbaggers going on or taking place? Again, we play, and just for people that aren't FOREBROS, we play different types of formats. We play 2-man. We like this past week we played Shamble. We play Stroke. Then today there was only a skins game that was only supposed to be bogey pickup, right, Brucey? And so it's like for just kind of setting the scene for people out there.
Yeah. 100%. I can see when people are trying to inflate the scores because, when those big numbers starting to come into play, because, every time that I put in a first number, like I have to look at the entire row. So I'm going to have a pretty good idea of what those numbers look like. And it's going to take, the thing is that it's going to take a while for a player to inflate the handicap, right? And the beauty about this thing, so besides the competitive stuff that I did in Mexico last year, the recreational stuff that I did, I played net only all year last year, and it drove me absolutely insane just playing it because, it like one bad hole, one double bogey, and I was out of the money, like not a chance. Right. So I got to see that side as well. I got to be a little more in tune with like different tee boxes and how those played and, what the max amount of strokes of handicap somebody should have, which I came to see as 28. 28 is fair for like a guy who's barely swinging. And, with that, I fucking lost my train of thought. Sorry. What we're talking about?
We're talking about
sandbagging. The trends.
Okay. So
take a hit. Take a hit.
With that said, there is no anything higher than a 3 under net is a red flag for me. Okay.
3 under net. Okay.
3 under net. So 3 under net.
Have we had some red flags?
Yes, those are the ones that I adjust constantly. So the 3 under, so 3 under net, the probabilities are like 1 in 100 round, 1 in 100, something like that. So it is very possible 3 under net, but once you go to 4, 5, 6, 7 under net, then the probability just like shoots off the board. Like it's like
okay. And one of the reasons is I think it hurts me is because I don't have enough rounds. Like Brucey said, he's playing more, and so he's able to keep the handicap that he feels comfortable living in, right? Living in that space, right? He feels comfortable living in that plus 20 handicap, which
it's not living.
If you played with Brucey, you see that hey, he's got all the shots. He's got a solid game, right? He's got a solid game. He doesn't lose a ball. He doesn't spray a lot of drives. He keeps it pretty tight. He's not a long hitter, and neither am I compared to some of the other guys. But I think one thing for me that hurts me in regards to my handicap is I'm not a shot maker 7. Like if Leo's a 5 and I'm only 2 points above him or 2 strokes higher than him, Leo's game and my game are different. Leo's giving himself a look for birdie every other hole. Me, I'm getting up and down, like to save par. Like our we might be close in handicap, but our games look completely different, right? And I shot last summer in August, and I think it's still hurting my score. I shot an even par at Riverside. But Riverside is a very scoreable course.
From the whites.
Yeah, no. But I'm saying it was 5,800 that day. We were playing it at 5,800. At 5,800, what should a 7 handicap be doing at 5,800?
So you don't have that even par on your.
It's off.
See, quit crying, Andy. You're such a baby crier, bro.
I am.
You have an 18, a 5.
Look, he's looking.
So your low 4 are 5, 8, 8, and 7.
So you're consistent, Andy. That's consistent.
The 5 is what's hurting
but I'm
you.
consistently not making any money. I'm playing on my handicap, and I'm not making money like you are.
So the 5 will go.
I want to make money too.
The 5 will go. The 5 will go around in 2. Will go away in 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I can do it. I know I can.
See, and like Sergio, like a big part of my con game is con game, but
yeah, you're right.
My cons, the cons. Stop. It's more mental, Sergio. It's like you said. I already go into a round already shooting myself in the foot. I'm already thinking like, oh shit, man. I'm in C flight. There's already EJ's playing with us. He's a 15. He's gonna take gross automatically because he's a 15. It's like, what the fuck am I doing?
Have you seen EJ's game? Have you seen?
Hold on.
Hey, EJ's my boy.
No. But you get what I'm getting, Sergio. You just talked about it earlier about confidence, right? Like you gotta have that confidence. Hey, if you take your Sunday bag, you're already fucking with your mind because you're already telling yourself like, shit, I'm not confident in my 56 that I'm taking. I don't know if it's I'm gonna whatever, right? So that confidence level is what Andy does not understand. I'm a 20 for a reason. My scores, they don't do this. They do this. They're flirting with that 20 area. I'm there for a reason. That's what Andy's not understanding. And being a realist is that your score is a telltale sign of your game. What is your game doing? So when I go back to the whole Juan situation, and I'm like, Juan, you're a 12 for a reason. It's not Sergio just didn't make up a number and says, you know what, I want to give Juan a 12. Your game is a 12 for a reason because you've shot a 77 at La Cantera. That's where you're low at. So it's like, dude, I've never shot anywhere near a 77 at La Cantera. So when I ask him, that's what it boils down to. Our talk was going to be about giving pops. And I'm like, Juan, you got to give me something. I can't play you straight up.
So the question is, and we talked about it, Sergio, can a 20 and a 12 live in that area where no pops are given? Can they live in that area? Can they live in that space? In that betting space?
Realistically.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about.
No.
No pops?
No, no, I don't think
no,
that.
like, no,
I don't think, but I think that so a 12 and a 20 can't. But I do believe that the 20 would need to come down. So I think that a good compromise would be a 16 or a 17. So take about 3 off.
So 3. So within 3. Within 3 is fair. So Brucey can bet comfortably a 16 or 17 handicap for no pops.
Yes, I think that. Okay. I think that would be. I think that's I think that's more equitable, and that's kind of like more in line with the example that I gave with my playing partner in Mexico, that he was consistently like 3 shots better than me, and I still lost, right? But it just kept it more interesting. I mean, it kept me on the fight the entire time. Like it kept me. It pushed me.
Look, here we go. Here it is.
I know. I was about to put it.
There it is.
See, that's not what he said. That's not 3. I could play a 16 or 17. I can't play a 12 without.
He needs 4. Brucey, you need 4. You need 4 to make it fair, right? I mean, a 6. It would put Juan at a 16 if he gives you 4 pops.
Oh, 2 aside. Okay.
Yes. But right, I mean,
okay.
I know you just want to argue.
Fuck it. You know what? You know what, Sergio? You just told me. You just raised my confidence level. I'm gonna play better because you know what? I want to be better, and I'm gonna prove to people, dude, that I don't need my full pops. I just need some pops.
Now, you know what? Okay, so you know what I said if Sergio comes out and tells us, at his side, I would validate that because I trust you. And again, you said it earlier, like you're just looking at numbers. You're not looking. And as we wrap up your time here, for people with handicap and what we're currently at, like I guess that's our potential, right? Or is that our that's what we are capable, or
so yeah. And I want to cover one quick more thing before I answer that.
Don't forget, don't lose train of thought. All right.
No, I won't. And it was just like the people that I text when I take the strokes off. And I just kind of want to clarify that to everybody how I do it. Okay. So when I see those numbers that exceed the 300 net, what I do is that I take their net score and I subtract it from the T differential, right? Most of the T differential is the
the T's where they're at.
Yeah, where the rating of the T.
Red, white. Right? I don't know. I'm just a banger.
Most golf courses that we play from like the white tees, most courses are going to be like a 69.5 or something like that, right? Okay. And the tips are going to be 72, 73, 74, right? So it's harder from back there than it is from the forward tees. The more forward you go, like the senior tees are going to be probably like 67, right? So for somebody like for Steve Sepko, I think he shot 7 under net. Was that
700.
right?
Yeah, 700.
7 under net. And you wonder, like, why did I only took one stroke off? Because the T rating he was playing at was like 68 or 69. So from that 3 under net, when you take the course differential, it was only 3.7 net. So that 0.7 net was all I needed to take one stroke off.
To round up, like you kind of rounded up, yeah.
So the rest. So if it's 0.4, I don't take anything. If it's 0.5 and up, then I'll take a stroke. I'll take a full stroke. So that's how it works, and that's how I see it, and that's how that I clearly put it. Like, hey, this guy shot an extraordinary round that surpassed the 300 net from T differential, and his gross score of 20 turned into a 19, right?
See, and that makes sense, and I can see that. All right, so tell me, so when we say somebody like when Brucey likes to live in that 22 handicap area,
20 ring, 20. Stop, Andy.
I'm okay. Give him 21.
You've been shooting shots all this podcast.
But again,
coming at me, bro.
But is it bad if it's true?
But it's not true. But I just explained to you why yours in 2020.
No, I'm not talking about me. We're talking about you. Okay.
But that's what I'm telling you. I don't practice my game. I'm not putting practice into my game. But
you're right.
I'll stop crying. I'll stop crying. Hey, let's go. Let's get it. I ain't scared.
Tell me, Sergio. So tell me, what is like when someone Brucey says he's a 20 handicap, what is that saying to everybody?
Well, that's saying that that's where he's happy, and that's where either he is a recreational golfer or he's a novice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's what it states. He's a recreational golfer or a novice. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad we label it because I'm getting all these text messages, right? Like behind the scenes. If you're man enough, post it on the comments, right, Brucey?
Yeah, exactly. Don't hide behind the screen. Everybody's good on the screens. Everybody's over here like, yeah, Brucey no pops, and I'm like, bro, everybody cries.
Right here. Andy, why would you let Brucey try and talk about handicaps? He obviously doesn't care about his. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Take control, bestie. And I said, be a man.
That's Mike Osman.
I didn't say it was him. I didn't say it was him.
Mike Osman. It's Mike Osman.
Be a man and put it on there. All right, guys. That's Sergio Meneses. My man. Thank you. We love you, brother. Got a shout out. Parting word.
Nothing. So just the final thought is that Gin is based, the question you asked me, Gin was based on potential, and potential is your capacity to develop or achieve a skill. And your FOREBROS handicap is based on your ability, which is like your current state of your scale.
So Gin, right there, your Gin is based on potential. FOREBROS is based on your ability. All right,
Gin stands for Golf Handicap Information Network. Just for people who didn't understand what Gin was, I just thought I'd let you out there know.
Did I pronounce it correctly? Gehin.
Yeah, because everybody's like, what is Gin? And I'm like, I didn't even know what it was. I had to go Google it. What is Gin?
Brucey, don't worry. We all know you didn't know what.
Hey, I put Gin, and they gave me the freaking liquor.
Hey, guys, that's Sergio El Rojo My man right there, brother.
Canelo,
Love
come
you,
out.
miss you. Thank you so much for being on tonight, bro. Even putting aside all your personal hate towards Brucey and the OU UT Red River rivalry.
If Ricky wins, I'm gonna switch over to Cobra.
If he wins, the only reason he wins is because I put that grip on that driver.
He gave it the good old shaft work.
Yep.
Spit on that thing.
My brother, thank you so much for being on, man. Love you, man.
Thank
Thanks
you.
So much.
Yes.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
You too. See ya.
You know what? I can always admit when I'm wrong because I'm wrong a lot. I'm wrong a lot.
A lot, bro.
I'm wrong a lot.
A lot.
Not about your handicap. Not about. I'm glad he said it. That you're a recreational golfer or a novice. I'm glad he said that. So you're either or.
Yep.
You're either or.
And
you know what?
You think I'm like you, like that I'm a grinder. It's like, bro, like you work on your game. I don't work on my game.
Have I worked on my game? No, I haven't. I wish I have. I wish I have. I wish. I wish I can. I don't. You know what? I haven't played one time this week. Have you played golf any this week?
Yes, I did.
You're already ahead of me.
Yeah.
You're already grinding more than I am.
Yeah.
Where'd you play at, Brucey? Where'd you play?
Northern Hills. It's not bad, dude. I think Northern Hills, Cedar, on the trail, looking good.
Gotta be the two.
Yeah, top two. Yeah, top two.
Right here, dude. We have a lot of comments, and guys, I didn't say it at the beginning, but you know what? Bolero Texas Open is coming. We're going to be giving away. You're going to have your choice of 2 tickets for Friday's round or for Saturday's round, and whichever one person takes, we're going to raffle off the other day. All right, guys. And I had somebody reach out to me said, hey, do you want to buy these tickets? And I said, I don't want to buy any tickets, but if you give me a great price, I'll buy them because I'm just going to give them away on the show. Right.
There you go.
And they're like, well,
and why, Andy? Why don't you need tickets?
Well, I think I'm going to get one for free somewhere down the line. I don't have one. I'd say I wish I could use my dad's account, but he's already using his. He's already using. I can't use it. He's using his.
All 4 days?
No, bro. I just want to go Friday. Really, I just want to go Friday. Want to go Friday.
So as I was writing, when you see me throughout the thing, I've been writing everybody's name down. I don't know what you were doing, but I just thought I'd save them. So
well, you know what? The way the glare is, you couldn't see. It looks like a blank piece of paper. So you know what? There you go. Okay, we can't see him. All right, maybe next time we'll see him. Right? So we got some great comments here, guys. And all you had to do to be in the raffle was comment. That's all you had to do right there. We got some great comments. We're gonna go back a little bit, and right here, look, Anthony Cantu, tournament director out of La Cantera. Let him live, Andy.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That's why I like you, bro.
I just want him to be better than a novice golfer. That's what I want out of Bruce.
But what I don't like is I
want you to be better than you're content with being. That's why.
But I just don't like you.
Said, I want you to be content. I want you to be more than content with.
You know what I don't like, dude? I don't like people not being honest, bro. People not being honest with themselves. And like I said, bro, it's so funny that when I call people out, I got to give them all their pops. But when I play lower handicaps, I got to play them straight up. And it's like, well, that shit doesn't line up. And
I think about that. You know what? You were talking a lot of shit to Juan because he shit the bed, and you know what? You sucked. He sucked harder, right? I mean, So it's like y'all both live in a shitty space game wise. You know what? So I look at
friendly banter. Friendly banter. There's no animosity there.
No one's saying any animosity. I mean, when y'all both suck. I mean, he sucked more than you. So that's where I see that, and I'm like, I don't see why you want the pops when he shot 6 worse strokes than you. But that's what I see. But listen to Sergio. You can't take that bet number wise. You can't.
Exactly. Thank you.
I'm
glad that you're taking it. And he even said I stayed up late last night. I had a long night. I drank. I did this. So imagine if he was at 100. Juan said that.
Dude, but he does that all the time.
Okay, but hold on.
I'm not digging for.
So imagine if he was at 100%, well rested, fluids in his system.
I think he shoots worse. Because hey, we're creatures of habit. This dude, he likes to have a good time. Yeah. You see Pedro and Jerry out there, like those guys. Hey, they're older dudes and they party.
Can I give a quick story, bro?
Can I give a quick story? Cigars on the course.
Can I give a quick story, Brody? You came into my mind yesterday, bro, because I was playing with some guys that I don't normally play with. They're from my church, and and it was more whatever, right? It was outside, and it was just a friendly.
No, tell me,
nothing.
what is the more whatever? Tell us, what's the more whatever?
No, what do you mean? Like they're like
said
it wasn't like
it's more whatever, and I'm like, well, what does that mean?
Yeah, it was an outside. I'm helping my church with we have a golf tournament coming up in April, so that's what we're talking about. We're talking about that, but at the same time, we just wanted to golf and get some of these older men hadn't been out there, they hadn't played in a long time, so they wanted to not only talk about the tournament but just play some golf. So, anyways, long story short, these guys from my church, so I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying not to be like the bad version of me, right? Hold on, I'm not done yet. So
true
doing
version
horrible.
Of you.
Yeah, and I'm doing horrible, bro, right? Horrible. Triple, double. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with me, dude? So on the turn, this guy that he's somewhat a little higher than me, but not too much higher. I'm giving him pops. I give him 3 aside. He's kicking my ass. So then I said, man, dude, like, one of the older men goes, hey, Brucey, oh, Arnold, you're not being yourself, man. I said, nah, I'm not. I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm trying not to be rude. Trying not to just be that guy. He's like, hey, bro, don't ever hide who you are, man. That's who you are. That's who you are, right? I said,
I love this guy.
This was hole 12. It was hole 12. And I said, for real? I said, bro, because I'm going to cuss a lot. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to yell. I'm going to scream. I'm going to just be toxic, bro. So I flipped up a switch, though. I went from good Arnold to toxic Arnold. Bro, par. And then the dude that I was betting against goes, what the hell, guys? Like, why'd you tell him shit? Now he's kicking my ass. And I came back. I was down 6 with pops. Came back to beat him by 7, bro. And I was just like, dude, that's Andy, bro. Like the toxicity that he brings. But guys feed off that shit. They feed off that toxicity, dude. And it was like the talking the shit, bro. It gave me like animal. Like it gave me like a sense of pride, bro. It was just sorry, I had to say it, dude, but it was just
that's
different,
good.
Bro.
But again, I mean, you're playing 30 handicap, so of course, what do you have? No. I'm trying to be honest with you. What do you have? You have confidence that your 20 handicap is going to beat a 30 handy. You have the confidence.
Yeah.
You always say, you just said it earlier, you lack confidence. And so it's easy to be a beast. It's easy to be a beast as a 20 handicap when you're
That's
playing
what
a 30.
you do with me.
Easy.
That's
easy.
exactly what you do to me. You're a bully to me because you know you can kick my ass.
Brucey, you won't play me. You won't play me.
I can't because you're very dude. You're an asshole toxic. You're an asshole toxic, bro. Like
okay. So guys on here, tell me because Brucey likes to yell and snap at me while we're playing. I want to hear from anybody in comments. Am I toxic? Because you know what? Again, it's all about energies. You like to take everything the wrong way, and you know what? And I love it. I love that about you because you like to read into everything, and you overanalyze, and I count on that. I count on you.
You don't know the rules.
I count on your weak-mindedness. I count on that.
Okay, bro. Look, dude. You go below the belt. There's a rule in golf. I believe that there's a rule in golf.
I'm below a lot of people's belts, so I can't be above.
There's a rule in golf. I don't care how close you are. You and Jake are. I want to say maybe you've known each other longer than anybody on this
got him, Jacob,
right?
Got him.
Hey, but you don't talk about wife, kids, that personal shit. You bring up a lot of personal shit that's like
have kids.
Okay, fine. You talk about like my wife, or you talk about my living situation.
But when you don't do that though. Waiting for you in the parking lot.
But you don't do that.
Your wife
you don't do that.
You
don't do that though. But you don't do that though.
You don't hit below the belt. Then don't bring your wife to the course.
Because you want to talk about wives. Let's not talk about wives, Andy.
Don't have your wife wait for you in the parking lot.
Bro, you haven't been golfing because your wife doesn't let you go. So stop.
I know, man.
I mean, hey, I have 6 tournaments played. You have like 2.
It's me. You know what?
Yes, it's easy to blame yourself, Andy. It's easy to blame yourself.
You're lucky. You don't have kids. You have no responsibilities, Brucey. You're lucky. You're blessed, bro.
Hey, happy spouse, happy house, bro.
Bro, you're blessed. You're blessed. I mean, that's what can I tell you?
I'm not lying. That's a level of toxicity that you have. I can play with other guys that are toxic. Hey, Chaparro, hey, Fatso. I can take it all day.
Tell me who.
But when you start going below the belt, that's when it gets into my head.
But who?
Who? What?
Who
is there an owl here? Is there an owl? I don't see an owl anywhere, bro.
Well, tell me. I want to know who else is toxic to you.
No, I'm not toxic. Friendly banter. Friendly banter.
We don't even play. And you got mad that one time that we played. We don't even play in the same group.
We don't want to be in the same group. You're like
I want to be with you. I want to play with you sometimes. When I just want to shit around away.
You just want to be around me. You just want to be around me, bro. I have that aura.
I like to be with my bros because I never get to play with the sea flights. I don't. Look, see, look, kids equals time bandits. There you go.
I don't get what time bandits.
Yeah, I know you don't. I know you don't get it because you don't have kids. I know you don't get it. And you won't. And you won't.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, I just want to know. I'm still waiting to hear.
Okay, what is it? Tell me. What do you want to know? I'll tell you right now. What do you want to know?
Why are you gay?
What's the question? Oh, that's a long story. That's tomorrow's episode. I mean, that's next week's episode.
No, I'm trying to find out. I want to see if somebody says
go to Rick's
about me being toxic.
Oh, look, let me tell you. I just saw one right here and I skipped it. I'm so sorry.
Jacob Munoz, Toxica.
Right here. But what's this one? Like, Brucey, who's more culero, me or Andy? Andy to the max. Rick, Ricardo, whatever you, RG. Hey, dude, Andy to the max. Ricardo's cool. He was just smoking a cigarette. Friendly golf banter. Hey, you hit like a girl. Hey, pick up your purse.
Really? You were crying to me. He knew what he was doing. He was slow playing me. He'd see what club I was in, and then he's tying his shoe. I'm not saying about toxic. I said you were just crying about. You were crying about him.
Of course.
He was tie his shoe. He'd make me hit first. Yeah, he was playing these fucking mind games with me. And I'm laughing at it. And I'm just watching you like unfold as you even tell the story, which is
because I'm a mental player, bro. But they don't hit below the belt. You hit below the belt. And let me give you a life hack. Tell me. Let me give you a life.
I don't need no life hacks, but tell me the example. Tell me the example.
So what is said behind closed doors.
So then give me an example. Give me an example.
That's what I'm telling you. If I talk to you, if we call each other brothers, right? Because you and I are brothers, right? I believe it. I want to believe it. I believe it. So whatever is said alone with you and me should never come out in the golf course, regardless of how you think it's funny or how you think it's gonna make me be or feel.
So then
you should never bring it out.
That's
like I just told you. So I don't ever want to hear. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
For you in the parking lot.
I don't care, but it doesn't get brought up.
You brought her into this.
Hey, I'm gonna do a Will Smith to your ass and say, hey, keep my wife's name out your freaking mouth, dude.
Do it, tell you, bro. But we won't play in the same group, so you'll never have that opportunity.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, bro. There's
so tell me then, give me an example. Give me an example.
Told you.
So I want to hear it. What's the example?
I just told you. That's what I just told you. I just told you. So I don't ever want to hear you talk about my wife. Like, hey, that has nothing to do with golf. Nothing to do with golf.
Okay, so then tell me. So then
say, hey, so what kind of plans do you have this weekend? Is it really worth it for you missing with the boys? It's like, hey, bro, that's a side. That has nothing to do with our game.
So when have I said that on the course?
All the time.
But tell me, we don't
all the time.
We don't play in the same group.
When we play, you know you brought it up, wait. So stop.
But I tell you all the shit in the morning. I tell you all the shit. I never said I'm not innocent. But I tell you previously before we get on the course. I tell you that previously.
Right.
It's like I tell you that shit at the gym when we're pretty open. And then you start crying.
It's you and me. It's you and me at the gym. Right. There's nobody else at the gym.
So, but then again, what's the example?
That's what I'm just telling you.
No,
so from this day forward, I'm just telling you, from this day forward, wife jokes are out of it. Wife jokes.
But it's not a joke if she's waiting for you in the parking lot. It's not a joke. It's the truth. It's not the truth.
She's not. I don't go in my car and she don't drop me off. That's been 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago.
Okay, but I'm telling you,
you can't bring up old news.
And I can because that's when it happened. So tell me something recent is what I'm trying to ask you.
I'm telling you, that's what you still bring it up. You bring up the past. You've even said, "Oh, Brucey, I hold receipts. I like to hold receipts.
I do keep receipts. I got a big ass bundle of them right here.
So wife receipts are out of it.
So what have I said recently to where you're crying about it still? No, tell me. I'm asking you a question.
I'm telling you. So from this day forward, no more wife jokes. No wife jokes.
It's not a joke if it's true.
What you can't recall one time and bring up that all the time, and then bring up anything.
I'm asking you again.
Okay.
Hey, tell me.
Let's go. Keep it going.
No. Tell me. I'm asking you.
I'm just telling you. From this day forward, to mess with my mind, because you know the way that my mind gets.
No, I don't. So, I don't. Because you know what? Apparently, RG slow played you. Club tricks or whatever, and I'm like, I've never done those before you. I've never done those.
It's golf related. You do.
But so tell me then. Give me an example so I don't do it again.
Yeah.
Give me an example. I'm just saying. The same way you're telling me, I'm just telling you. Give me an example. Give me an example.
I can't recall one right now. I'll tell you tomorrow at the gym.
Exactly. No. Nope. Hey, we're getting it out now.
Well, I don't know. I'm not, Andy. We don't have hours and hours on here. So
We sure do. We've logged a lot of hours.
Okay.
Just say nothing. Just say there's some things that are OB. Say that.
Okay. Yes, there is some things that are OB.
Okay, say that.
You always want to use nothing is OB to all aspects of life, and that's not.
No, but this is golf. We're talking about golf.
Yeah, but you
said
don't
it
talk
yourself.
about. But look at.
But then again,
I
I
don't know
want
if
to
you
know
see-
why you're. I want to know why you're offended. I want to know why you're offended.
I don't know if
wanna
anybody
why
ever
you're
told
crying.
you, but I don't know if anybody ever told you the unwritten rules. If the unwritten rules of golf, and there's a lot of unwritten rules, how you tell me, hey, you don't do this when somebody's
Okay,
swinging.
so
You
then-
don't put
so
but
again,
hold on.
tell me,
So
tell
I'm
me.
telling you, with me from this day forward, the unwritten rules to play with me is we don't go below the belt. I'm never going to bring up your wife and kids. I'm never going to bring up anything that you don't want me to expose or talk about. I'm never going to do that, and I will never do that. I'll talk about you. I'll talk about your darkness. I'll talk about your whatever, dude. But I will never talk about things that I don't.
So then,
that I
okay.
don't. So I just don't like to. I joke about it because I don't know how to say, hey, you know what, dude? Like that's it. But nobody's ever said anything about it. That nobody's ever brought up shit about like, hey, man, anything that's below the belt.
So then tell
And
me. I want to know where.
that's what I'm
Okay,
telling you.
I'm trying to figure out what I've said to offend you. That's
I
not
just
true.
told you. But it's
No,
not true.
I don't know.
You want to
still
recall
haven't-
one time. Okay. So if it's like that, why don't you tell anybody else? Shit. Why don't you tell anybody else, hey, you're leaving early, or why aren't you playing with us? Because why? Oh, your wife wants you to have a date night. Oh, what a pussy.
I don't
whatever the
know
case
a lot.
is.
I don't know everybody.
You know a lot. You just
See,
know who
that's
to
what I'm
do it with.
saying.
just
I don't
know
know
who to do it with.
everybody's.
You just
I don't
who to
know
do it.
everybody's.
You know who to be toxic with. That's what it is.
Well, then tell me again. What?
I've never heard you say anybody about anybody's wife, anybody's kids, or whatever. But all of a sudden,
Because I won't
I'm a
do
laughing.
that. I won't do that. I won't do that.
Okay.
You just said some things you don't go. Some things you don't go. But when you bring them into play, it's not fair game.
Yeah.
When you bring them into play.
No. What do you mean?
It's
I don't
not-
bring your stuff into play.
No,
I don't talk about my wife at the golf course.
I did not say my stuff. I said your stuff.
To you in private. Aren't that what friends are for? Because if that's not what friends are for, then why am I exposing all my shit? I thought it's okay to
So
expose
then
your
tell
stuff.
me, what if I a date night?
No. You said, hey, on even on comments too. Hey guys, sorry, he can't play because he has wifey weekend, but apparently women get all month long, and so Brucey's not gonna play for them. You know what I mean? Like you talk like I'm like, dude, what does that have to do with golf? What does that have to do with anything?
After you said, I said, you know what? We were challenged, and I said, hey, let's do it at Valor.
Yeah, I told you I couldn't. It's my wife's birthday weekend.
No. But you said it on the chat. So once you said it on the chat,
say what on the chat? You knew I couldn't play Valor.
I didn't know. I forgot. I mean, I'm not worried about your schedule because I'm the one that
always
can't
forget.
Because I'm the one that can't play. I'm not worried about your schedule. I'm the one that can't always play. Okay. I'm worried about my schedule and my kids' schedule. That's what I'm worried about. Because if my kids ain't got shit going on, then I'm available. So
okay,
you're a big boy. You can worry about your schedule. When we get challenged and you bring it up, hey, is that not fair game when you bring it up?
Yeah, bring up the challenge.
I said, yeah, let's do it. That's what I said. I said,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of the challenge. That's not what I'm scared of. I just can't do it that weekend.
But you brought up the stuff about it's your wife's birthday.
Yeah. So what's wrong with you? But again,
you brought it up.
But it stays there. It stays there. You see, you're trying to justify. That's what you're doing. You're trying to justify your actions.
Who brought it up?
You can't justify your actions.
Who brought it up?
Who brought it up? You're not justifying your actions.
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up.
Okay.
I'm just saying you brought it up. You did. And you're going to blame me for chiming in after you brought it up.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure you out. I want to know you.
You're justifying your actions, Andy. You're justifying your actions. You're justifying your actions because you're saying, hey, you brought up that it was your wife's birthday weekend. So that opens the doors to just talk about the wife and the weekend and her birthday. That's not what it is. It's a reason behind. So then you want me to lie to you and tell you, hey, you know what, Andy, dude, I'm not going to go play because I don't want to go play. No, I'm honest with you. And I tell you, hey, bro, I can't go play because it's the wife's weekend. And we had plans already. Oh, but hey, man, hey, it's the bros, bro. It's the bros. Because there's a lot of times you've missed playing bros events because you couldn't play the quarry. You couldn't play Gateway, but you could go play a 4-man, but you can't go play The other tournament
that I play with you. That I play with you.
Saying, I
that
made
I play
both,
with you.
I made
that
both.
I play with you. Don't cut to commercial, Steve. Look, no cut to commercial. No, we keep it real. I just want to know. I just want Brucey to give specifics, and he can't because you know what? It's his side, and I'm trying to see both sides. But you don't want me to see both sides. You want me just to see one side, and I'm trying to see.
I just think that from this day forward, I'll just be specific and say, hey, I can't play. But why, Brucey? Why can't you play with this? I just can't play. I'm not gonna give you no reason, no nothing. Just hey, I can't play. That's it. And you have to be okay with it. But you have to be. You're not okay with it. You want to know the specifics. As why can't you play? Why can't you play?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. But once you put it out there, I think it's fair game once you put it out there.
Okay, it's not. They're just being sincere and being kind and saying, hey, Andy, the reason I can't play is because. Okay,
I know.
So hey, man,
I'm the one. Okay, take it. Go.
Okay. So back to what? Hurry up, bro.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
Hey, man, before Andy ruins any of my special time, hey, man, I'd like to do my partying shots, man. I've been holding off on this. It is my wife's weekend, his birthday, dude. So I want to give her some shout outs. Happy birthday to her. And it's also my godson's birthday on Friday. So that's for another reason why I won't be playing this weekend. So again, big shout outs to my godson, man. It's his birthday on Friday. So we're going to celebrate. And then, again, shout out to my wife on Sunday. So, again, man, to me, family is everything. Just when it comes to family, I will cut everything I got to spend some time with them and cherish the moments that you can. So the people who you have family around, golf's always going to be there. Golf is what brought us together, but it's not what keeps us together. But at the end of the day, man, I understand you that, hey, when it comes to spending time with your friends and family, bro, you do it. So, again, those are my partying shots. Again, happy birthday, godson, and happy birthday to my wife. Go ahead, Andy.
I don't have a parting shots. My parting shots is I didn't have any parting shots. I don't need to fucking lie to fucking people out there. All right. I don't need to lie to people out there to appease everybody. All right. I don't have to do that shit. We got some tickets to give away. Brucey, I hope you're writing down everybody.
Yes, sir. I got it right here, bro.
Everybody, because you know what? I'm still waiting to see who said that I'm fucking toxic when I play with them. I'm still waiting to see that question on that. You know what?
Hey, I got text right here, dude.
That's
all right here.
Well, show the other phone. Show the other phone. Because you have two phones. You have two phones. One for your Sancha and one for your wife. You got two. You got two. Hey, I don't got two. I don't got two shit. I need two. I need two like you.
Blessed doesn't get phones away, bro.
I'm waiting. So whoever says that and I had to have played with him, that I'm toxic, you get one set of tickets.
Ooh, that's good. How bad do you want the tickets? Right? Do you want to come to light or not come to light?
I'm just saying, and that's okay. I know what I am. Some like you said it the other day.
Oh, look at that!
Jacob and Steve. Jacob and Steve. Okay, so.
Nice setting. So I get the tickets, bro.
Look, drop the header. Non-toxic. I love playing in your group.
He's being a mamon way. He's being a mamon, dude.
What is a mamon?
Are you serious, bro?
I'm asking you a question. You have trouble answering questions, bro.
No, but I'm just like, you are so weird, dude. Like, how do you not know what a mamon is?
You're so weird.
You're so weird.
See, Nathaniel, you know what? You know me, Nathaniel, but you know what? We never played golf together. Look.
But Robert Rubio. He knows you're toxic, bro.
And well, we're always at the tailgates drinking at UTSA, so it's understandable.
See?
Robert Rubio, Andy is toxic to play. Give me tickets. Robert, where have you been, bro? I think I've even played more rounds than you, and that's fucking bad. So, okay, all right. So we got Jacob and Steve. So after this, we're gonna do Brucey. It's just them two. We're gonna do the wheel, and we'll tag them. And whoever wins first gets to pick that Friday or that Saturday. And then whoever doesn't win, we will give them that opportunity to, if they want to, the other day that the other guy doesn't pick. How does that sound? How does that sound, Brucey?
It's yours. So basically, I wrote down this list for nothing, then, dude.
Well, I didn't ask you to write down any names.
I was being proactive. I'm a proactive guy, bro.
Well, I mean, I didn't ask you. Look, Oh, Rudy Cadillo. Andy, you're sexy, not toxic. Give me those tickets. Okay, you know what? Listen, hey, put Rudy down. Put Rudy down.
Stop, dude. Stop, dude.
I stop right there. Here we go. Steve Chavez right here. Nah, I love playing with Andy. He throws jabs, but it's caldo el palo.
Cagando el palo. That's cagando el palo.
Cagando el palo. What does that mean? Tell me. Translate it for me.
Like shooting the stick.
Weak.
Like
it's weak, right?
Shooting the stick. Like you're being like, again, toxic. You're being that guy that's always like stirring the pot.
You always say toxic. I get
stirring the pot. You love to stir the pot. It's Andy Instigator Torres is what your name is, dude. You don't know what it is, dude. You don't like when people are not like people are just call, hey guys, good shot, guy. Hey, you know what? Hey, so how's the wife and kids today? Oh man, they're so great.
I know.
You like that? Okay. You like that?
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
I'm giving an example, bro.
I'm not gonna be a bitch. I'm not gonna be a bitch. You can be the bitch. You be the bitch. Stop. You be what you're good at. Be what you're good at. Okay? Hey, be what you're good at, bro. Look.
Okay.
John, I should get them since they used the wrong year. Jeff Beecroft came in late. What tickets? I got a ticket for show. I got a ticket for no registration. Jeff, you're rich. I'm gonna send it to you. You can pay it. Here you go, Sergio Meneses right here. Shitting on your dick. That's what it means.
Hey, look at this one, dude. Y'all were toxic putting me and Bob in the same cart. Give me ticket.
So, hey, put Esteban on the list too, bro. Hey,
okay, stop.
Mars Pettis, this is entertaining as F. Ooh, Team Brucey. I'm Team Brucey too.
You see, thank you,
man. I'm Team Brucey too.
You're not, dude. You love seeing me, dude. I have no hair because of you. Bro, I have no hair.
No. Open your chest. Open your color. Don't say you don't have hair, bitch. Don't say you don't have hair. You got plenty for everybody.
But not in the right spots, bro. It's not in the right spots, dude.
Okay, I was gonna say something, but from this day forward, you can't say anything. You can't say anything. You can't bring sand to the beach. You can't bring sand to the beach either.
Yeah. 10-4. Whatever you said.
Thank you, Fernando. What's the name of the show? Nothing is OB, but for Brucey, there's a lot of OB because
so if nothing is OB, why do we focus solely on golf? So shouldn't we just talking about golf? So when you say nothing is OB, shouldn't it just be restricted to golf, not to life? You know what I mean? You ever thought about that one?
Golf is life.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Hey,
look it. That's it.
And Andy lives in his head rent free. No, I don't. I think I have late fees. I pay. I do not live in my head.
Mike said, "Shut y'all's asses up." So yeah, stop venting.
No, he didn't say y'all's. He just said y'all.
Oh,
ass up.
Okay.
See, thank you, Jeff. Golf is life, Brucey. Golf is life. Oh shit! Right here. Ya sé.
Pasaron de vergas. How well does fair? You see, what he's trying to get at, Andy, is that we dragged on too long with banter. That
no, we didn't. I did. I'll take this, Brucey.
Okay,
we did.
Thank you.
We did.
The first time Andy takes accountability. Wow, dude.
I didn't. Well, Brucey, I've been running this podcast since 2018. So you know what? I've been taking accountability for about 6.5 more years before you had to. So. Don't worry about it, bro. Okay, you'll get there. Well, I don't know if you'll get there, but I'm hoping you will. Right here. How well does Fair Oaks drain? Brucey, can you answer this question for RG?
No, I've never played Fair Oaks.
Yeah, I know you can't answer it. This is where I step in. Which course? Blackjack or Live Oak? If they play blackjack, it's going to drain really well because it's really newly remodeled. They're about to start the renovations on Live Oak after here, I think in a couple of months. I think they do a good job of draining. Blackjack will drain well. Live Oak, maybe not as well.
Good call. So you paid both of them?
Yes.
Nice.
NOB now identifies as some things are OB. To Brucey, some things are OB to Brucey. Some things are OB to Brucey. Top 5 episode right here, baby.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Steve. Brucey needs it. Isn't that your third fan, right? Fourth.
Yeah, fourth fan. Yeah.
The fourth fan. Right, look. Hey, in the game of life, nothing is OB. Brucey, you can't say that line anymore.
He's trying to tell you to like. He's trying to tell you. Dude, it's an underlining.
No,
message
he sent me a text. He sent me another text.
What do you tell you?
It doesn't mean that.
Okay. Mike doesn't want to pick a bone either, dude. So Mike, you need to stop it, dude.
Oh, there you go. Right here. Look. John De La Garza. Arnie, gold is like.
But you meant golf.
Okay, golf is like. There you go. Great show. Arnie?
Yeah.
Another name. Arnie?
Because Arnie the one-man party.
Arnie?
Little John De La Garza is a good friend of mine.
Or Jacob
See,
Munoz.
now that's 5 fans. I got 5 fans.
I don't know. I don't know. There you go. Paul Sharp. Both of y'all say something you like about the other. I like Brucey that he has no hair on his head. I love that about him.
I like that Andy is my size.
Hey, is it bite size or fun size?
Oh, I'm definitely fun size, bro. Because I bring all the fun.
Look, Mike Osman is on point. Okay, Live Oak. Ooh, okay. Damn. Live Oak is going to retain its water a little bit more, but I think it's going to be gettable. Those greens will drain, though. I think, but we have more rain coming. I think, though, right? Too, Brucey, right? Tomorrow.
Yep.
I think.
Oh, do we have rain? This was today, tomorrow, and Friday.
Yeah,
so it's going to come in. Tomorrow's 100%. Tomorrow's going to be like the worst.
It's going to be pin seeking. It's going to be pin seeking. I think the greens drain pretty solid right there. Okay, gracias right there. Andy told me that Brucey drains well. Oh, that was OB.
Rudy, you're my friend, Rudy. Oh, come on, man.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did you see this?
Live Oak Thursday, Blackjack Monday qualifier. Damn. Gowie. Hey, good luck to Gowie.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Brucey. Man.
Stop.
No, Brucey's already been in timeout once. No, I like Brucey. I like Brucey's takes. We like it when Brucey's honest and he shows his true.
You said to stop agreeing with me, right?
It.
You said stop agreeing with me and give your own take. So those are my takes, bro.
And I love it. That's what. Hey, that's.
I know you do. You live for this.
It, I love it, bro. I love it.
Hey,
okay, here we go. Hold on. Do you have to be present to win tickets? Garcia versus Chavez. Nothing is OB versus Chingos. Friendly round. When it's a friendly round, you know who I send? I send Brucey out for the friendly rounds.
Yes.
I'm not there.
Hey,
I'm not there.
As long as you promise not to hit anybody, Steve. As long as you promise not to hit anybody.
Hey, so Brucey, will you take it? Will you take it on? Because hey,
oh yeah,
I don't play for handshakes. Brucey
Steve's cool, man. Steve's. I'm gonna look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it more like I'm gonna gain a lot of knowledge,
a lot of weight,
be a friendly, competitive match.
Oh yeah, definitely for between y'all two, for reals. Very competitive. Yeah. Very competitive.
It was like when I played Paul. It was very friendly.
Hey, you batted ninth in T-ball.
It's fucked up.
Wasn't that had to be like the best like text you ever saw, right? Like the funniest that Mike said it to that you batted ninth in T-ball.
Dude, I was this close to posting the picture from our T-ball team when John was there too, John Ayala. I was so close to posting our picture, dude, but I was like, fuck, I'll never hear the end of this shit, dude.
Okay, last comments right here. Brucey, Juan Rupa Lagava. Brucey won't play a friendly round with me. Why, Brucey?
I'll play a friendly round. Dude, I have nothing against Juan. I want him, but Juan, I'm telling you right now, you're not playing with Jeremiah and Saul. You're going to have to put everything out. I don't give freebies.
Ooh.
Is that too much?
But you don't. He doesn't give freebies, but he takes Chingos for freebies. That's so funny, bro. You're like the stingiest motherfucker, but you fucking take anything fucking free. Hey, see, I knew there was something I liked about you, bro. I knew there was something right there. Look, the show has more drama than a novella series.
Nothing is OB, Jesse.
No. Except for Brucey.
Shit.
Except for when Brucey talks. Right here. Yeah. Joe, wow.
Dude, but seriously, bro, like, dude, I still don't. I don't want to open up a can of worms, dude. But I'm just saying, dude, I still don't understand why can't people be honest, dude? People have that underlining that there is shit that you don't bring up. Dude, I've never, any guy that I played here, Mike has known me a long time. Leo has known me a long time. These guys have never brought anything up that was below the belt. Leo could easily throw some shit out there that's, hey, do you remember back in 1988?
What's below the belt?
Hold on.
If you have your wife waiting for you in the parking lot at a golf course,
Leo can easily say, like, hey, remember back in 1999 when this happened or whatever.
We give Rudy's wife comes and picks him up too. We give Rudy shit about that too. When you bring it to the course, it's fair game.
No,
that's what
you don't say it as in a funny thing. You say it as
you take it wrong.
The demeanor. It's the demeanor you say it in. It's the demeanor you say it in. And you making it seem. Yeah,
you take it wrong, and that's okay. Hey, and I'm okay with
Rudy. Is like, oh, like with Rudy, I'll give you an example. Rudy, oh, he's just drunk. His wife's gonna come pick him up. Nothing wrong with that. With you, it's like, oh no, Arnold can't play because his wife said no, and he can't play because she wears the pants and he doesn't. It's now you're talking about my manhood. Now you're not saying Rudy.
But what manhood do you have?
I got
Stop. I think you've proven it on here many times. You don't have much manhood, bro. You don't need any help, bro. You don't need any help hurting it. You don't need any help hurting it, bro. So don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that. Here we go, round 2. I think we're like round 4.
Yeah.
Look, there you go, Brucey, right here. Nathaniel, good, bro. I wish my wife would pick me up. I said, shit, me too, because then I can act like a fool. But Brucey likes to leave early. He left early. He would always leave early. Daniel, dude, fucking right on point, bro. I wish my wife would pick me up. Drunk as fuck, close down the bar. But there you go, right there. Does she have the matching glow stamp on her hand to pick him up? Do you know what that's a reference to, right?
No.
That's how you that's how you pick up your kid from like fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Like you'll both get the same stamp and you can't leave with your kid without making sure that stamp is matched so nobody kidnaps them.
I wasn't rich enough to go to Chuck E. Cheese. I would go to Peter Piper, bro.
I know, bro. Hey, Chuck E. Cheese is expensive, bro. Look, that's not a low blow. Talking smack is part of golf.
Okay. Remember what everybody's being here brave, right? So if I start holding receipts, and I remember some stuff in here, I say, hey, bro, man, dude, you suck. You know what your wife did the other day. It's kind of like, what the fuck?
You have trouble, and we've talked about this with your comebacks. You do have trouble with keeping it friendly. And I think you have that same problem with, I think you take a lot of things the wrong way. I think that's safe to say. Remember when you were giving those guys shit that had 16 guys on the tee box and you couldn't even go back and forth with him properly? Like, I'm like, Brucey, like, you sound horrible trying to do comebacks.
So that just shows you that
you don't know how to take things. You don't know how to take jokes. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you. See, look, don't take it. See,
he's telling me don't take it, bro. He's telling me don't take your shit. He's even tired of your shit, bro.
I'm tired of my shit. That makes
everybody's tired of your shit.
I'm tired of it too. Yeah, bro. Look, let's get the Texas shotgun. I asked him when I saw him. I said, "Hey, has Brucey reached out to you?" And he goes, "No, why?" And I said, "That sounds about right. That sounds about right." Here we go. Someone should have came to pick up Mike Gomez at La Cantera. Bro,
the time he was fucked up.
It was bad, bro. Look, see, there we go. Brucey, don't leave early when we win monies.
When he wins monies, I do.
Yeah, we know. No, I know. We know. We all know whether you win or lose, you leave.
Yeah.
And what's customary when you win? Yeah, I know you don't know because you never stay.
I don't ever win because I never win. You never stay. Don't say buy rounds because you don't buy me rounds out there
because I don't win. EJ said you're 36 on the money list. I want you to look on that money list to see where my name is. See where my name is. You're gonna keep looking.
I am. No. I want to know 36, but what's my number? If it's $73, it's pretty, bro. Like 6 tournaments and $73. Hey, that's not saying a lot, bro.
It's saying a lot more than my average. Look, Trent Wilson. Brucey needs a few months in the patch to learn how to talk.
Oh no, sorry, Trent, you're wrong, dude. I'm all filled to the max, but again, there was rules to where in certain places you don't talk about it. I understood about the patch. I understood on the rigs. You're out there, your 12-hour hitches, your 7-day hitches. Wrong conversation. I was there. I did it. But again, it's when it's back and forth. With Andy, I've never hit below the belt. Andy hits below the belt. That's the only difference.
But how is that below the belt? Because you brought sand to the beach. You bought sand to the beach.
See, you're being generous. You're trying to cover your tracks around here.
I'm trying to ask you. You still haven't answered me. You still haven't answered me.
Okay, but anyways, it's fine. The past is in the past. Let's go. Let's keep moving on. Keep reading some comments.
You keep reading them since you're crying.
Okay, Patty. That's once a year. Stop. Yeah, see, true. See, even Mike knows it. That's once a year that I win. So that's the time I get to stay behind. Jeff, you win. You buy. If you don't know that by now,
you may be toxic.
Yeah.
I don't win, so I don't got to worry about it. Look, Juan, Andy, have Brucey give you a list on what's okay and what's not.
Exactly,
dude. Juan, dude. As much as Brucey hates on you, bro, and talks about you every morning at the gym, you know what? You're pretty legit, bro. Dude, see, look, Jacob Munoz right here, past his present.
Okay, I'll start holding receipts. All your receipts, Andy, I got them. I know.
I got them right here. I got them right here.
So when you tell me at the gym, hey, dude, don't say shit, bro. I'm already telling you. It's like, hey, well, nothing is OD, bro. So next time I play you, I'm gonna throw it out there.
So that's what I'm saying. I want to know what I've said that hurt your feelings amongst everybody that was confidential.
Okay.
I'm asking you, and I'm still asking you.
But again, it's only you that comes up with this stuff. It's only you to say, hey, guys, the reason. Hold on. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one. I'll give you one perfect example.
That you're taking below the belt. That you're taking below the belt.
When you got me off, or you kind of gave me a little month hiatus, you got mad. You said, hey, Andy, I can't go play Comanche, bro, because this is going on. Only between me and you, this is going on. And you said, bro, but that's not a good enough reason. I don't give a fuck if it's a good enough reason or not. It's my fucking reason. Take it. Just take the fucking reason. That's what it is. Well, hey, dude, it's not for you to understand or not understand. I'm only telling you the main reason. Left it at that. All of a sudden, chats are going on, texts are going on, and you're like, hey guys, why couldn't Brucey make it? Hey, whatever. And then you're like, hey bro, hey guys, just so you know, the reason Brucey couldn't make it is because he couldn't man up and do this and do that, and the wife said no.
I'm trying to say it. Okay, I want to hear it.
Okay, and that. So I said, hey, dude, the wife and I had whatever, and again,
no, whatever. I'm trying to hear.
But I'm not gonna go on, dude. Like we're on a timestamp here. So
well, then get off.
What the fuck? Who would fucking know this shit? Who would know? Or why would they know this shit?
Tell me.
All of a sudden, you're bringing it to light, and it's like, dude, it was nobody's reason to know why I couldn't go play there.
Do you want me to say what you told me that I didn't tell them? Is that what you want me to do?
Of course. Again, and I gave you.
Is that what you want me to say? Is that what you want me to say that I didn't tell them? That I didn't tell them.
It's not for you to go expose what I told you.
That's what I'm saying, because I did it. I said specifically. I can say it. You said
the reason Brucey couldn't go was because him and his wife got into it, and he couldn't. She didn't let him play.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
What did you say?
That's not what I said. I said I don't know why Brucey's not going, because he said he doesn't have anything better to do. He doesn't have anything on the books.
Okay, well, again, what did that have to do with anything? But you like that. You like to throw the bait, and then hold on.
No, because they were like, what does Brucey have to do? What does Brucey have to do?
It was to nobody. That was nobody's business. It was nobody's business what it was. Because of the fact I told you, and I just told you only, but you like to instigate, you like to throw little stones in there. It wasn't instigating.
Your brothers wanted you out there, and they were willing to pay for you.
Hey, your brothers wanted you at the quarry, and they wanted you at Gateway.
I was there at the quarry. You didn't see me?
No, you weren't playing.
You didn't see me.
You didn't play.
I know I didn't play, but you said I wasn't there. I went there. You didn't see me? Okay. You didn't see me?
Yes. Okay. Anybody can go over there for an hour. It's your lunch break. Of course you were there for your lunch. I'll go to my lunch break.
To try to support. I was there to try to support. And unfortunately, I let my bros down. Unfortunately, and you know what? And I can take it on the chin. I'm just saying is, do you want me to tell everybody what you said?
Yeah. No, I don't want you to tell everybody what I said because it's nobody's
Okay, so
business
then stop saying I told everybody why you didn't
you
get
did.
it.
But you
No, I
saying,
didn't.
hey,
I just
hey
said,
guys,
do you want me to tell him?
Brucey,
You want me to tell him?
fuck, dude. All right,
That's
bro,
what I'm at. That's what I'm
you win,
telling
dog.
you.
You win.
So,
You win.
so
You win.
it's
You win.
not about
You win.
winning. It's not
You
about
win.
winning.
You
It's
win.
not about winning.
You
I'm
win.
just trying to say that, you know what? If that's what you take is below the belt, that you didn't have anything going on, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's not the reason you gave me.
Okay. You win,
And
bro.
you know it's not. And you
You
know
win.
it's not, Brucey.
Okay.
I'm not
you win,
trying to
dude.
win. I'm not trying to
Okay, you
win.
win.
But can
You're
you
trying to
agree
prove a
with me?
point. You're trying to prove a point. The reason that I couldn't go is because I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit all fucking day. But the whole point about it is that it was
That's
happening
not-
one day before another.
That's
Yes, it
not
is.
the reason. That's not the reason you
I
told me.
didn't do it. Yes,
That's
that's
not
the
the-
reason
that's
I
not
told
the
you
reason you told
that
me.
we didn't do shit. That we argued on
That's
Friday.
not the
That we
reason.
argued. Okay,
Let's be
tell him.
honest.
Say
Let's
it.
be
Say it.
honest.
Say it.
You said because those guys aren't
Say
my
it.
bros. You said those guys aren't my
Oh,
bros.
is that what you said? Okay. So
That's
okay,
what you
we're
told me.
gonna
I
go
never
that lane.
said that.
No,
I never said that.
you made it seem.
I'm talking to you.
No, okay, I'm telling you. You made it seem that when Jeremiah or anybody says, "Hey, I need you there, Andy," you're gonna say, "Hey, I'm sorry, bro. At the end of the day, bro, hey, I got my family. I got shit to do. So if my wife says I can't go, my daughter says I can't go, if whatever your situation is, so why couldn't you go play the Corey? Because you had stuff going on. Why couldn't you go play the Gateway? Because you had family problems. So hey, dude, at the end of the day, that's your nobody's gonna hate on you for that. Nobody
That's
should
right.
hate
I
on you.
agree. I agree.
If they
I
hate
agree
on
with
you, if
I
they
agree
hate
with
on you for that, they're not your bros. So when
Correct.
I couldn't go, the joke couldn't have been Brucey's not one of us. Brucey's not a man because Brucey can't do this. At the end of the day, bro, if I said I can't go, I can't go. That's it. Bottom line, I can't fucking go. Or I choose not to go because of this situation that got going on. That's what I'm trying to say. Is below the belt, it should be nobody should ask you why couldn't you play Gateway? You said at the end of the day, I can't play.
And they
Why,
can.
Andy?
And they
But hold
can.
on.
For me, they can ask me.
See,
They
well,
can.
that's on
They
you,
can
but they
ask
shouldn't have asked you,
They can.
hey, well, why can't you play? And hey, FTP or FTK, fuck them kids, whatever. You'd be like, nah, bro, at the end of the day, bro, I said what I said, and that's it. And that's what I'm trying to get at, is that there's lines that you just don't cross. And everybody knows that, everybody understands that. They just like the toxicity of it, so they like to bring it up. But at the end of the day, dude, anybody has to choose.
It's friendly banter. It's friendly banter that maybe you look at it as toxic, right?
No, I just don't like that they're not real.
Well, see, and again, I mean, I think things can be fake from your point of view that are real for other people.
You see, you're not being a realist, Andy. If I told anybody that, if I was to tell anybody with kids, hold on. If I was to tell anybody with kids, and say, hey, bro, why can't you play Saturday? Oh, dude, my son's got a football tournament. Really, bro? You're gonna go for him? He sits on the bench all day. You're not telling me that they wouldn't be like, hey, dude, fuck you, bro. That's my son, dog. They wouldn't tell me that. They'd be like, hey, Bruce, you don't have
probably
kids.
would.
You don't know how it is.
They probably would. But you know what? We wouldn't expect you to understand.
See, but hold on. You see,
that's okay.
You're telling
that's
me. Okay, so same thing too. If I said, hey, bro, you gonna play Saturday? Nah, bro, I can't, man. My wife wants to have a date night. Bro, why do you want to have a fucking date night? Y'all don't even whatever.
We could probably have a date night because it's at night. It's at night, so we play in the morning.
You're just good at always flipping it. But I'm trying to say you're not being a realist because there's just things you just don't.
I've been a realist. I've been making excuses. I've been making excuses the past times I play.
Okay.
And I can be real about it. And I can be honest about it.
All right.
I wish you could too.
Yeah.
That's it.
I wish I could.
Grumpy old Ben. I'll take the front. But see, like this is probably the most real you've been so far, and I'm proud of you, bro.
Shut that bitch! It's not being about being real. Just again, I just don't understand.
You're right. It's not. It's about maybe for you. It might not be about being real. It's just about not being fake. I'll take that.
But you're telling me. But I feel like you're getting. I'm not getting upset. I just don't. Again, I don't like when people aren't transparent and aren't real to the fact.
I agree with you.
They're telling me that there's no lines and that there's. Hey, when you go out there and you talk shit, that it's wide open. It's not wide open.
Okay,
I'm telling you,
that I agree.
It's not wide open.
You.
You don't do wide open. There's a lot of unwritten rules that you just don't do, and it's like with anybody. You always say, hey, you don't talk politics, you don't talk religion, and you don't talk about wife and kids. Those are always now. Hold on.
I think a lot of us talk politics and religion out there. I think we do.
Can I get it? Can I go?
I think we do.
So then, when you're in a group that, hey, dude, you want to talk about my wife? I talk about yours. It's all fair. It's all fun and games. But if it's not reciprocated that way, and you're allowed to do it, but I'm not allowed to do it, then that basically says don't fucking do it. right?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't ever talk about your wife and kids. I don't ever talk about your wife and kids. I always say your wife and kids are off limit. I can talk about you all day long. So I say, hey, if I respect that to you, why can't you respect that to me? And if you know that that's what bothers me, that's my number one pet peeve.
I know now.
Don't do it.
I know now. And that's my bad. I'm sorry. I am
appreciate
sorry.
It. That's all I appreciate it, brother.
You know, you don't have to forgive me. I'm not asking for your forgiveness. I'm just saying I'm sorry that I didn't know that it bothered you. I didn't know it bothered you like that. You know it, but now I know, and I'm glad we got it all out there because I feel a lot better about it, about knowing what is below the belt for you, because I thought it was a lot of the other shit.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Good shot, buddy.
Look, don't say it, Patty.
There you go.
You can't play with Brucey like that.
Go, dude.
I'm trying to help him.
Go. All right, dude. Okay,
look,
hey.
I'm not gonna say it. Look, see, forgiveness is for losers. That's why I didn't want it. I didn't want him to forgive me. I just want to say,
hey, fuck it. No, I'm saying, hey, dude, fuck it. Whatever's. Hey, you want to you know what? All is fair in golf. So hey, from now on, dude, whatever I know, whatever I hear, whatever I hold receipts, it's fucking fair game.
I agree with you. It is. Okay. It is. It's not really gonna affect me because we don't ever play in the same group. So I mean, it doesn't fucking.
I'll just yell it out. I'll just yell it out over there. Like whenever we saw you on that one hole where you freaking shanked the ball, I can just yell it out.
Hey, and I saved par.
Tony, see? Tony gave me this shirt, bro.
I was wondering why it looked like your dad's.
Yeah, Tony. Thanks, man. Tony takes care of me, bro.
Look. See, look. Don't play in my group. We talk about wives, kids, dogs, moms, dads. It's all love. Well, not with Brucey. It's not. And that's okay. And like I said, we have to respect it. Look, calmate. All is fair in love and war. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Last one right here. So now we know every time Brucey's not there, he's I'm not gonna read it.
Read it. No,
you're not trying. I said I'm sorry. I'm not going there. It's a new me.
You're not. Sorry. I said these guys don't know half of the stuff that you and I talk about. They don't know half of the stuff that we talk about.
And I'm staying away from it.
So with them, if they were to say, "Hey, Brucey, your wife's outside," I'd be, "Okay, cool. I'm not gonna get mad." But if they were saying things that I told them in confidential, it'd be different. That's it. That's the bottom line. You tell me things in confidential, and I've never brought it up. There's a lot of things I could ruin your game with.
Ruin my game.
You say that, but you would be mad.
My bros know me.
You get mad when I talk about your weight. Oh, Bruce, you know my weight offends me. I'm trying to lose weight. That's why I go to the gym. And I'm like, shit, that bothers you?
It's really my age. I don't give a fuck about my weight. I'm fat. I love my handles. I love my man boobs. I love life. It ain't gonna go away because I love life. I love life. You can talk about it.
I come to the gym just so I can maintain. I'm not trying to lose weight, but I am upset because I'm not losing weight. I'm like, dude, what do you want to do? Do you want to lose weight or do you want to maintain?
Funny, who is this guy? Because was it the same time you were saying quitting? This wasn't you.
No, I wasn't quitting. I just don't like that. You're not my dad. You're not my dad, and you get mad when I don't do certain workouts with you. Hey, we're going together doesn't mean that we have to do the same shit. Hey, bro, you get mad when you're like, Brucey, I said 8. You got to do 8. You got to do 8. I'm like, bro, you're not my fucking trainer. Like, if I want to do 7, let me do 7.
I'm trying to help you. I know you don't want the help.
Help. Support me from afar. You ever heard of that one? Just if I want to do 7, let me do 7. If I want to do 10, I'll do 10. I know my limits and I know what I can do. And if I don't want to freaking push myself to hurt myself, I don't want to push myself to hurt myself. I'm not there to be all fucking walking around through the door sideways. So you get mad when
neither am I.
Burpees right now. Burpees. Get off your phone. Burpees.
I'm trying to help you.
I'm like, what the fuck are you?
Get off your phones. Your phones. You have to.
But then it's funny when I'm on the treadmill looking down, you're on the leg press. Oh, hey, R.I.P. George Foreman. Hey,
I love the grill.
Bro, I'm just saying
I love the grill. You didn't love George Foreman's grill?
You contradict yourself a lot. That's all I'm saying.
I am. I'm a contradictory guy.
Okay. Hey, bro. Parting shots. What are your parting shots for this? For this week?
I have no parting. I already said it. It's just fake people. It's just kind of like what you said. I'm going off of what you said.
There you go.
Being real and hating fake people.
There you go.
Hating fake
Gotta be
people
real, bro. You gotta own yourself. Just be real, and people will accept you for who you are. And if they can't accept you for who you are they really your true friends? No. So just don't ever shy away from who you are. Andy, don't ever shy away from who you are, bro.
I'm a shy guy, and I'm trying to stay with that. I like to be shy. Look right here, Mike Ayala, Andy, fat fuck.
Fucked up, dude.
See, look, and Steve Chavez right here. And I want you, hey, dude, but his calves are on point. And you know what? I have heavy weight. When you carry a lot of heavy weight, you better have strong legs. I don't know what Bruce. I don't know.
I thought it was always because the way you walk, like you walk kind of funny, dude. So
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Workouts.
Look, see, look. Tell Arnold's wife he's always on his phone. It's because he has 2 phones, so he has to be on them at the same time.
I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the
Steve,
hose.
you don't have to accept me. Brucey wants to be accepted. I don't care if I'm accepted. I don't care. You accept Brucey. Don't accept me.
You cry in silence, bro. You cry in silence, bro. Why is Maya giving me all this shit for, bro? I'm trying to make tournaments, but I just can't make them. He has to understand that.
I can't, dude. I can't make them. I know, bro. But you know what, bro? Hey, that's what happens, man. When you have a family, man. You told me family first, right?
Exactly, bro. Hey, no,
family
God first, family second, bro.
Oh, man. That again, hey, I see. I have family first.
Oh, sorry, no religion, bro.
Family first. Yeah, no religion, bro. No religion, bro. Okay. Look, see, thank you, Javi. Best episode of OB so far. Hey, guys. In the game of life,
nothing is OB.
Some things are OB.
Some things are OB.